All right, okay, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back again with VeVe. And guess what, guys? We got a bit of a brand new format here, a bit of a brand new setup. And guess what? I can even do this now. Oh, when it works. Now, hopefully you guys can hear that, because I can hear that, because I got a soundboard back, sort of. But it's definitely a lot better than what we were doing before. But guys, if you can see me, fantastic. Yeah, we're doing a bit of a different one, guys. We're going full YouTube. That's right. We're not. We are streaming 2X, but we're not hosting X Spaces anymore. Not this time round. We're doing full YouTube. And first of all, guys, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who is there in listening in the background there, or listening to us on the playground and on the playback. Sorry, it's late. I've had a really long day. And yeah, guys. So first of all, big thank you to our sponsors, in the form of our VeVe supportership, which I will bring up right now. So we'll get that out of the way first, and then I'll bring up my co-host. I should tell you what, no, I'm going to bring up my co-host now, bugger it. And guys, can I bring up to the stage my co-host, my friend and fellow content creator, Dr. Strange. Doctor, how are you?
Awesome, man. Glad to be here live in the flesh. You know, man. Let's get it, man.
Let's go.
VeVe weekends, we here.
That's it. Well, so it is VeVe weekends, but we're not actually called VeVe weekends or Wednesdays anymore. We're just going with VeVe because, we've only got the one show now. So I kind of gone with a little bit like collect and connect with VeVe. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, then we'll. Too bad. But yeah. But how's your weekend been so far, Doctor?
Oh man, it's been eventful, man, as always. You know, never a dull moment on my side, but always working and trying to craft something nice for the people, man. So yeah, man, it's been good. It's been good. How about you, man? You rolling off of birthday festivities? You know?
I am, yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It was my birthday on the Wednesday. Before I get too far into it, I do also have a special guest in here with us as well today. We've got none other than the one and only. We've got our comics exhibition house. So Richard, how are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you for having me. I think it's a very special evening. Well, for us, I think for Doctor is in the afternoon, but first time full time on YouTube. So absolutely awesome. So I just had to be there, man. I'm just trying to get my seat and riding this train because this is awesome.
Yeah. Look, and we're gonna spend like already confused. Like, good morning. Is this not on X? No, Sven. We're doing something completely different. We are streaming 2X, so you can probably see us. So you guys can comment there in the chats. But we're trying something a little bit different. So, also, long story short, guys, I got irritated with my soundboard not working on X, so we're going full YouTube because I know it works, and we're gonna try a few other things as well. So what I'm going to do is, if you do want to come up to the stage and chat with us, I am going to put in the link to StreamYard right now. There it is, there in the chat. So if you guys want to come up and say hi, you're more than welcome to. If you want to have your face on camera, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool as well. That's all totally doable. But if you want to listen there in the background and just to support us that way, comment there in the chats, that's also good as well. I do also have a VeVe supported giveaway that I'm going to run very shortly as well, so make sure you get involved with that one. But before I go too much more into it, I just want to say a quick shout out to our VeVe supportership, just in the form of the man, the myth, the legend, California Comics. Big shout out to Daniel. He is the world's first Metaverse comic book shop there in the VeVeverse. Has all sorts of fantastic mint numbers and friendly customer service, and also is the residency of Digital Comics, which is which is my YouTube channel where we do live comic book readings in the VeVeverse, which we did last Friday, where we did Wolverine Revenge number, we're up to 3 and 4. With DDS and Fat Cat 83. Fantastic read, loads of fun. Definitely highly recommend you check it out. And of course, before I get too far into it as well, Osman Collect 63, VeVe, and also Get to the Comics is also very proud affiliates of the True Media Group. They got all sorts of shows now. Now, also, I did the clever thing and actually screenshotted what their shows are now. So they do shows of such as virtual radio. They've got Future Watch, The Seventh Floor, Enter the Verse, and Hello Half Friday. But, ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, someone has actually taken us up on our offer to actually join the stream.
Nice.
So this is what I am after. So
Sweet.
can I introduce? And also, wait, I'm very interested to see if he's got a tan or not, and has loads of stories to share about his adventures in Lisbon. It's not than Sven. Sven, how are you, mate?
Well, good evening from Belgium.
From Belgium, back in Belgium. So,
Yeah.
I want to hear all about Lisbon, but let me just get through our supporters and all the other fun stuff, and then we'll get straight into Lisbon, because that was one of the big things I wanted to talk about.
Okay, check.
So but also thank you so much for joining us, and getting involved, because like I said, it's brand new. It's I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but we're going to have a fun time doing it. But yeah, going back to the True Media Group. So yeah, if you want to check out one of their shows, whether it be the Virtual Radio, Future Watch, The Seventh Floor, Enter the Verse, or Hello Half Friday, and a whole heap of their other shows, the link to theirs will be in the link of the video below. And check them out, give them support, like, follow, subscribe, and all of that jazz. And also, while you're at it as well, feel free to like, follow, subscribe Josh, Collectors Gone Digital. Unfortunately, he's had to take a step back from being co-host for a bit, just because of life and other projects, but he will drop in when and where he can. So big shout out to him. So make sure you give him a like, follow, subscribe, and also as well to this guy right here, All Things Strange is Stack and Slack. Dokta just came up with the latest Stack and Slack video on the Spider-Verse with the first T-Rex, if I remember it was.
Yeah, Spider-Rex, yes.
That's the one. Yeah, so definitely check that out. And again, as always, guys, like, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. And of course, the last one but not least, NFT Comics, which is me. Please check out the content if you like it, and all that other jazz below as well.
And real quick, guys, don't
mate.
forget to let the people know there is a VeVe supporter giveaway going on my last video.
Oh, there is too. Yes,
Okay.
sir. So make sure you get over here, get involved with that, follow the instructions of the video, because I believe that there will be some there. And good luck if you choose to get involved. And yes, and also I think that's about all that is. So so if I bring that down now. So guys, I'm just trying a whole new format, a whole new way of doing things, so it's just a little bit janky, but we're going to be getting there as we go. Here we go, the True Media Group in the house. Let's go. Loving the new format. Thank you guys for the shout out. No, thank you very much. And last but not least, we're getting to the VeVe Support giveaway, and then we will get into the show. And so guys, to get involved with the giveaway, all you got to do is put in hashtag collect and connect, which is kind of like the sort of motto of VeVe. So VeVe, collect and connect. Put in hashtag that. And put it in the comments of the YouTube or on X, because they all are all valid. And get involved with that. So hopefully someone puts at least one in, so that way I know my streamer picker tool is working. And then we're going to draw that at the end of the show. And again, a big thank you to VeVe for providing that giveaway for us. But Sven, how are you? And I want to know all about your adventures in Lisbon. Let's start with that.
Yeah, so I wanted to hop on to share a bit of the adventures we had there. It was a good trip. So we did a trip with me and my two brothers. So we went I went with some own fam. We had a good trip. The start was a bit strange because I was expecting it to have the party at Lisbon I would wanted to go on the 6th. So maybe if you check on my X page, you can see a picture I posted there on the day I arrived at the Lisbon.
Let me find it.
The event place.
Sven. So bear with me a second, guys. This is what I have to try to do things in real time. Oh, we've got a few people here. Oh, Dive says, where are you on YouTube? So if you go to the VeVe Collectives YouTube channel, I did post it on my X account on OsmondCollect63. You can find the link there. And guys, jump in, get involved, and let me know how you like this new format. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Should we go back to X? I want to know. I want all feedback and opinion, just so I can help make the show better than it already is, even though it is still pretty good. I'm trying to find it, Sven. I'm trying. I got you. I've got you eating a croissant. Here we go.
Do I? Oh yeah, yeah. It's not the one. It's a bit more below. It's a
Bit
bit
more
more
below.
below.
Bit more below. Here we go. So I'm just on your X page. So I'm looking here. So yeah, it looks like you had an amazing time. Beautiful weather.
Yeah,
Yeah. What? Yeah, it looks like there was like loads going on. So tell me, what was one of the
yeah.
highlights for
This,
you?
yeah, the one up there,
This one
up,
here.
up, 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 and that one up on there. Yeah, yeah, that. So I
This
arrived
one.
at the Lisbon,
Okay.
at the Lisbon convention party, and there was listed on the event 4 to 6. So I expected to be there at the 6th. So I was there at the 6th, and
Mm-hmm.
I went into the hall, and I could see this. So I actually thought, oh my God, what is this? Am I actually rocked now? But apparently, even Vivi didn't know, and other people that were there, that actually on the 6th, there wasn't a convention. So there wasn't an event where Vivi had a stand. They
Okay.
expected to have one, but the room was already deconstructed. And I entered there, and Vivi knew at the 6th that they didn't have to come. But for me, this was a bit strange. It was not that obvious for me. Um, but even I had a conversation with Dave and Dan, and they didn't expect it to have on the 6th, to don't have anything on the 6th.
Okay.
But there was, the planning was 5, 4, 5, the convention, and actually the 6th was the beach party. So I actually ordered cards for this convention, but I couldn't go in because there wasn't any convention anymore.
All
So it
right.
was a bit strange start.
Yeah. Right.
And then after this moment, there was the beach party then. So I went to the beach party. There was a beach party in Waikiki. It was a place on the beach, a bit more distance from this
Mm-hmm.
location. And there, everyone was like all the members of the gold and silver logo, and all the VV people were there. So there, I could have a conversation with everyone. It was a good party. We had fun, but it was also good that I had my brothers with me. So it's always good to have a little bit of own fam at these events, because at the end, the own family, that's sometimes the most important
Yeah.
things there. So that was a good thing too.
Yeah.
Hey
Definitely.
Sven, can you still buy beer at the McDonald's in Portugal? Because I remember
Um,
the first time I went there was in 2003, and then we were all surprised that you could buy beer at the McDonald's. So I was
uh,
like,
I went to the McDonald's in Portugal, but it was a McDonald's at the airport. So I don't know if there was
right.
beers, but I took a McFlurry. So I'm always taking the M&M's McFlurry.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
And I had too much fast food that 3 days. I only was there like 3 days, and I had always hamburgers, some fries. It was
Dude,
Whoops.
yeah.
Shush.
but Portugal got the best food in the world, man, or some of the best food in the world. Eating
I
hamburgers.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe next time I should go with you and maybe have a bit more advice on the food I eat there.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Like, I'm not gonna pretend I'm like a connoisseur or anything, right? I just know a bit more than burgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So no, I had a very great time, and at the beach I met David and Dan, and I got my card, so I
Oh,
even got a
nice.
card there, and
Yeah.
it's already redeemed. I'm
Very
sorry.
nice. No, that's right. Did you get him
So,
to
no,
sign it
it's
too?
great. No, he didn't sign it. No, he didn't sign it. But I keep it like a collector into my top loaders of
Nice.
Pokemon. So
Yeah.
I got my
I got.
VeVe card there and was very happy with it. And then
Yeah.
I had a conversation with Suye too. They were there too. And actually, they got a little a sample card of the Genesis key.
Nice.
But this sample card is used to have the metallic card. This is the plastic one. So I received this one. This was the precursor of the metallic one. Had good conversation with Suye too. They're always very friendly, very accessible. And very honest. And I like their stuff too. But I missed a bit the part where it could be at the convention because I actually like the things in the crypto scene a bit more, like the art, the NFTs. And I would love to be on the convention too, to just connect, because for me it's important to speak with other people and connect with other people, and didn't have this opportunity to go and see like other communities like Suye or totally different projects I don't know, and have connections with them and see what they're all about, because I think that cross pollination makes it interesting for us as VeVe users to get connections and maybe say, look, I'm into this. What are you into? Um, I, I, I missed that. So I was a bit bummed about that. Yeah.
Well, I did see some promo videos from Alman X, and we saw the gentleman with the beautiful beard. I don't know his name, but have you seen that promo video?
Bradley, yeah, I seen it too. Actually, I did. That was from
Yeah,
this bloke here. I did have it here. This guy here.
Yeah,
yeah,
with the
and
Yeah,
have you
Brent,
seen have you seen
Brentley.
that yeah, have you seen that beard swipe? Because Alman X handed out a necklace or yeah,
it was
he
a
was just showing it with this beard swipe,
It
man. It was
did. Is
fantastic.
yeah,
it?
It was
yeah,
really funny.
and the thing is, Richard, I did see that on a video too, and I thought, oh my God, like pulling the beard, and I had the impression with he pulling the beard away, I had an
There it
impression,
is.
oh wow, it's yeah, that person,
Yeah,
and
this one.
this
Yeah.
person, it
Wait for it.
sometimes
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait
if
for it.
I
Wait for it. There it is.
look,
Beautiful,
Look at
beautiful,
that.
Roni there.
I know Ronnie's there.
Josh,
Yeah, Josh
Omi,
safe. Yeah, I met a few of these
Magic.
people in London as well. There's Taz. Taz is awesome.
And that's van Charles van Wemeers, the last one. But the first person I met on the first
Nice.
evening with the beard, he was with Dive Jedi. I think Dive knows what
Yeah,
his
they were
name is.
roommates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
yeah,
they were
yeah,
dives in
yeah,
the
roommates.
house. Yeah,
yeah.
dive.
But that person in real life, I wouldn't have the tendency to go chat with him, because
Chad.
sometimes that's a bit typical. Sometimes people think some way about people before actually knowing them or speaking with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's maybe something that's really interesting. We are in VeVe and you start to talk with these people. Um, and this was a very interesting people. He does photography. He's very skilled in that area. He's very friendly too. He got his tattoo on London Decom, and he was able to get that way a gold and silver logo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Is very interesting person, a very nice and friendly person, and he has a good English accent, and it's very fun to have a conversation with him. Although I was a bit drunk a lot at these parties, I had good conversations.
No. Well, sometimes you have better conversations when you're drunk as well.
Were you
Yeah,
speaking
yeah, but
Portuguese?
It's a Portuguese.
the Portuguese wasn't that good for me, but the English went quite okay. But that was a very interesting people. The person with the beard, and Al
Yeah.
should have indeed dive. You should send his info to me, because that person with the beard, he's into a game that's a Web3 game that's not yet launched. It's called Planet X, and Planet X is a kind of game where you could play the game on tablets and collect loot that's linked with uh, crypto items. So you can like the kind of style of the grid. And he's in the beta, and he's one of the first 30 players of it, and he has a lot of knowledge about it. So that's very interesting to learn about it. And that person that you had before, Charles, with the white, he's into Planet X too. So that's things I learned by chatting with these people. Very interesting. Yeah.
There we go.
And the beard.
Hopefully.
And the beard.
I know, yeah. I actually meant Brentley in London. Yeah, the guy's awesome. So along with Maney in there as well. So Josh, I met Josh in London as well. Obviously, the Omi homies, and yeah, they were just amazing people. It was a hell of a. Tell you what though, I'm a little jealous though. Like I feel like London was great, but Lisbon looks so much better. Like you got the beach party, you got sun. It's just like, I mean, it's like boo. But
well, Osman, we always have to be a bit careful with the parties and everything like that. Even if you're into VeVe, the thing I'm thinking about it. For me, VeVe fam is great, and we have a good VeVe fam. But at some point, it's always good to have your own fam there, or maybe have a brother or family with you, because you can always rely back on them. And the second thing is for VeVe is it's beautiful how people connect with each other that don't have anything in common. And the third thing I wanted to stress about it is that we're still living on social media and X and all those kind of things. And um, we tend to show the best things on X and social media. So we should always, even if you're not there, okay, you missed the party, but you shouldn't be heartbroken about it. It's more important that you try to enjoy chatting with each other, have the connections. But if you miss it, don't feel too bad about it. There's still more in life than parties on the beach at
oh,
the end.
absolutely.
No, that's everything, Sven. Everything is a party. That's why we work. That's why we work, man.
Well, yeah,
We go
we were there at the party, and the VV people are very good chatters, but
Yeah.
we need more party people. We need more dancers. I'm still stressed on that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, Richard, if you're, but maybe Doctor
Oh, I
Strange,
dance.
Osmond. I don't know
Yeah. I was gonna say,
I
Doctor,
dance.
did you have anything you wanted to add to that at all, mate?
Nah, man, I'm not much of a dancer, but yeah, I'm always looking forward to the events, man. I try to contribute in other ways, man. But yeah,
You strike me more as an MC, Doctor.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, the one who
Yeah.
gets the party going.
That's
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Uh,
I don't
the
know if I
music
make
was a
party
bit on.
music per se, but whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know, Richard, if you're a party animal, I don't know if you're a dancer or not. So I don't know.
No, I dance. I dance for sure. But you know, my dancing days. You know, at some point in your life, it starts to become sad. Not that I was good to begin with, but oh, next month I'm going to be 40, and I'm just standing there like, you know,
Exactly.
I still got it.
I
I
mean, the
still got
median
it.
age in our community is like 40 and up. I don't think a lot of us are still trying to do too much on
yeah.
the
Yeah,
dance floor outside of,
Yeah.
a little two
I'm not
step.
maybe
too
that should.
I'm not too far behind that.
You were more like the sideline
Mm.
people there, but
I mean, let's face
yeah,
it
Yeah.
though. You go into a club nowadays, even young kids aren't really dancing. They don't. When's the last time you heard of a specific dance move? You know what I mean? Like it's kind of
No.
you
changed.
know,
Like even the
yeah,
music that they listen to is not really like a dance
Mm.
type of music. So it's like
I
I
think
don't
they
know.
yeah.
only
My kid
dance
is
on TikTok. They only dance on
TikTok.
TikTok,
Yeah,
not in a club.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the
So we used
82
to
attitude.
back in the day we used to dance like nobody was watching, and now
Yeah.
they're dancing
Now
like
everyone's
everybody's
watching.
watching.
Uh, yeah,
That's the
yeah, that's
difference.
maybe a good point there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Bugger.
Yeah.
So I just see Dive's trying to come up to the stage. We're saying his mic and cam don't work in StreamYard. It's like, oh no. Wait. I think I got something for
Hey, any comic artist or some actors or
that.
people,
Yeah.
you know,
And we're on the party, or
Yeah. So was there anyone at the party that or just any of the event in general that like was a surprise, like holy crap, like this person's at like the event, or was it like someone that you didn't expect to see there, or just someone that you
uh,
really got along with that you didn't expect to, like what was there anything like in
um
that sort of sense?
I know for sure there were people that were artists, but in this community, this is what was kind of more like the Web3 thing. So
Mm-hmm.
there's more like artists that were on the beach doing things and doing paintings. But those are artists that do some things in the Web3, and I don't know enough about it to know the value of them. I did have a conversation because I had one. we had 3 T-shirts that we bought in a Belgian bar in Lisbon, and we had 3 Belgian T-shirts. And there was one person like he said, "Are you working here? Because I'm from Belgium too. I'm an
Uh-huh.
artist from Belgium." He was into Web3 things, and he made beautiful paintings. But I didn't know enough of all these people to know their real value. But for sure, they were artists. But I didn't network enough to know the value of them. But probably there were kind of big names there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I didn't have the chance. I was more in the VV camp to chat a bit there. Yeah, but there probably were some people that really had good art.
Mm. So who so what really stood out for you? Like, now, what to you was like your favorite, your highlight of the whole experience?
My favorite highlight. So I was the beach party. We had the beach party. So I was on the first day. I went with my brothers to the Belgian bar. The
Mm-hmm.
second day we went to the beach long before the party. We had them there sitting at the beach. And the third day, I went with my 2 brothers to sightseeing trip. We did the whole of Lisbon. And for me, the most beautiful thing or moment in Portugal was the time with my 2 brothers in the sightseeing tour. That was for me the most. There were very beautiful buildings in Balem. That's an area, um, a very nice area in
Mm.
Portugal, and that was for me the biggest and most beautiful things to see. We were close to the beach. There's like a bridge that's kind of equal to the San Francisco Bridge. It was very nice. Um, like style of Jesus statue, like
Yep.
in the style of Brasilia.
Yeah, that,
Do they
yeah,
have the
that
crystal?
that one is facing the one in Rio Janeiro, so they're facing
Oh,
together. Yeah, they're really
Mm. Yeah,
awesome.
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So that area of Lisbon was very, very beautiful. For me, that was my highlight. Even though I had fun in VV too, um, I tried to tend a bit see what was the most memorable for me, and that for me was something I will not forget. I For me, it's interesting too to have like prospection that maybe I can take my wife next time and do another Lisbon trip there. Or maybe
Mm.
next year there won't be any Lisbon party anymore. Maybe it will be in another land. Like they're speculating it to be in Germany. So yeah.
Mm. That's what I've seen too. Like
I,
around the X spaces, like a lot of a lot of people think that Germany might be the next port of call.
mhm, mhm.
Ah, very cool. Well,
Would be
while you were there, did you happen to get involved with any like the VV drops or anything that's been happening at all this week, or was it all
I
basically
got a
just
good
the
tip
event?
from Dive Chat. For the drops. I got a good tip to be in the sometimes a bit more in the Discord because they do some giveaways every now and then there. And he says maybe just try to be a bit more at the drop shows in Discord because you always have a good chance there. Did I buy something except for the logo that I got? I don't think I bought something except for my T-Rex, of course, the ultra rare cover, first appearance of the
Spider.
Spider
Oh
Rex.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of
Yep.
course, I
Love
could
that
That would
miss
whole
be
that.
thing.
That
that would be
Yeah,
this
that
one
was
right
that
here.
was the item I wanted. My ultra rare. It's just very
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
So I
Actually,
collected that one. The Scotty
you were the
Youngs.
first one I was thinking of when I saw this.
Yeah, yeah. So I got my ultra rare. I didn't go for the drop, but just bought the ultra rare in the market. Um, that for me is very beautiful. I like it.
Yeah.
It's. Can you say something about this, Richard, or Doctor? Is there this is new probably. This is not something that's old and
Right.
already has a lot of value. Um, but
Well,
is this important for you guys too?
Yeah, well,
I,
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure our doctor did a stacking and slacking video on this not long ago,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
if I
I did.
remember.
Did
Yeah, I did. I
yeah.
did. Yeah, I mean, what can I say, man? You know that secret rare cover is amazing, and then of course the rare is a Scotty Young. So for me, it was really hard to choose a favorite because I also like the ultra rare, and then not for nothing, when you really look at the common and uncommon, like it's a lot going on there as well, because you got Spider-Man No War, and then the
Yep.
uncommon with it being grayed out kind of gives it a No War effect that leans even into that more. I really like how the light is cascading from one side to another. When you really, I don't know if you can zoom more, eyes on my laptop. I just kind of like pinch
I
the
can
pad.
give me
I kind of like
give me a
pinch the
second.
pad and spread it, and it'll sometimes zoom in. But yeah, when you really are looking at like the detail and the outfit, just all of that, and really zoom into Spider Rex, like
Hang on, let me do a little
amazing job done.
YouTube read. Let's see if this is gonna work. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah, you
Aha,
got,
there we go.
yep, you got it. So yeah, I mean, when you're really looking at that, it's really nice. It's a lot
It's
going
like
on.
rah.
So yeah, I like you. I just went in the market. I saw the Scotty was maybe 13 to 15, somewhere around there. I think it was going for more than the ultra rare was, something crazy. So
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what I miss in the Scotty Young, why did we put a T-Rex in it and the secret rare? Is it that a
right,
little T-Rex? I
right.
I know.
I
Well,
think
was
you got. It's interesting though because he didn't even put what's her name? If you go down to the secret rare, it has her name. I think
that
it's
yeah,
like
it's yeah, it's
Ariana.
like Aranya. I think Arana.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
yeah, Sven is right. Like really interesting that he didn't put either
I
one of
didn't
them on that one.
Hmm.
Is this
maybe he didn't. Yeah.
T-Rex? Is that a variant of Devil Dinosaur? Because I don't
No,
know.
No.
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 It's kind of like a weird story, but it was like
Yeah.
a body personality swap between the T
Oh,
Rex
right.
and a pterodactyl. And
Okay.
yeah, the whole powers and all that. So I didn't really get into it that deep, but yeah, they're not. I don't think it's related to Devil Dinosaur or anything.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
I've read the
Mm.
first. I've read the first Devil Dinosaur of Edge of Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
That one is really good, man. The one with
Hey, shout
Spider
out to
Gwen,
Buzzman.
FA, and everything. That
Yeah,
one is really worth a read. I don't know. We only got Spider Gwen. We got a couple of FAs on VeVe with that.
sick shirt.
Yeah. So I was
I was
That
just
just
reminds.
being a bit distracted
yeah.
here.
No, sorry, just a quick shout out to
Weisman.
Weisman. Like,
Yeah,
I am
man.
rocking one of Weisman's custom shirts here. So shout
Oh,
out to Weisman.
awesome.
He's the one that
Hey,
made this for me for the London meetup.
nice.
I
Sweet.
did. I did meet Vibesman too. He has a very good, gentle. He's always gentle to people. He has a good heart. It's interesting to meet these people. You wouldn't actually meet, but had a good conversation with Vibes too. Lots of fun.
Oh mate, Weisman was awesome. So yeah, big massive shout out to Weisman. I did actually have
He has some
what was it?
troubles keeping his phone down, but he just loves it. It's in the animal. You cannot put it out there. You cannot. He needs to have his phone, and you should give him his phone if he's relaxed with it and he does his thing.
Oh yeah, no, I think it is awesomeness. Yeah, no, but Weisman always does a fantastic job of just capturing the moment. Like every time he's always like, oh, do you mind if you stand here and I can take a photo of this and do that? And it's just,
Oh,
I'm just like, yeah, go on, just do it.
yeah, it's vibes,
I
man.
love it.
Gotta do it.
But yeah, but just on the subject because I am dying to use this transition, guys, because this has been killing me for a long time. So because we had just mentioned what's going on in the VeVe market. So let's check this, guys. Ready? I've been dying to do this. Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Let's go shopping, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, boy. What do we think of that?
Yeah, that is
Nice.
awesome, man. I love it.
I've been dying for so long to play that again. Like, you know, just because like there's one thing that's really been irritating me about my soundboard not working on X is like, I couldn't play my shopping soundtrack, and now I've actually taken that one step further and given you guys a visual transition for it. So, and now look, here we are. We're in the market on VeVe.
Awesome, man.
That's
Awesome.
it. If you like it, let me know. If you don't and think it's crap, let me know as well. I want all feedback and opinions. But
You did it.
we
You did. You did great. But maybe next time, if you guys meet up in London, like Dive and all the other London people,
Right.
just make a video with you guys doing a little
Oh
carting and
yeah,
going in the shopping center.
oh
That
yeah,
would be
it's
that's
gonna
a good
evolve.
idea. I
It's
like
gonna
that.
evolve. I already
I
have
like
that in
that.
my head. Like over time, it's gonna evolve. We're gonna, throw little challenges
Costco.
out there. Next time you go to the grocery store, win a possible VV supported
That's it.
giveaway. Film a video of you
That's
throwing
it.
things
That's
in the
it.
shopping cart.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
get your
it.
We
Like
picture
should,
recorded.
that's it.
Whatever.
No. That's it. Like, you know how we got like the community like one going on at the moment, but like, you know how everyone makes like, you know, the with the collectibles and that the VVs are going at the moment. We need one where you actually go out there, like, you know, and make like your own like a transition video or something like that. Like, and to make your own like, you know, let's go shopping video using your collectibles. Oh, write that down.
There you go.
we should get some like a mini cart,
I
just
know.
steal it for toddlers and just
I
steal
know.
it and then go to the comic shop,
That'd be
because it
great.
fits right in there.
Well, there we go. Look at that.
A
True
little
Media Group saying, I feel
flagpole.
like going to Costco now. But anyway, like we were saying, guys, let's see what the Edge of Spider-Verse #1 is going for at the moment, because I know Double Quill was threatening at some point to floor her Edge of Spider-Verse Ultra, because I think she got the 222 or something like that on the drop.
Yeah.
But right now, let's see if it look, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, the ultra rare of a Edge of Spider-Verse #1, the first appearance of Spider-X, is going for 10 gems and 88 frags in the market on the floor. And yeah, not some bad looking. Looks sort of hovering around the 10 gems and 12 gem mark, so not too shabby. So yeah, if you're and actually, tell you what, this is another opportunity to use another transition that I've been dying to use for a while. Ready? Check this one out.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, nothing said on this channel is classed as financial advice in any shape or form. You do whatever you want to do with your cash. I have enough trouble managing my own money, let alone yours. Please do your due diligence and be responsible with your own money. And also, I still got to work on this transition as well, but make sure you guys also buy yourself a quality air fryer, because it will change your cooking experience for the rest of your life, and it will nourish your mind, your body, your soul. And also make sure you check. Oh, actually, make sure this is very important. Make sure you check out the latest Predator Killer of Killers on Disney Plus. Got released the other day. I watched it. It is bloody amazing, and highly recommend it. And it also will be a talking point somewhere in this show if we get time for it. And now back to our regular viewing experience.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
Evolving.
You
The
should
show's evolving.
you should have at least a basket for the air fryer in your hand when you're doing that.
I know. Like these little transitions are basically things I've been throwing together in every 10 seconds I got. But I'm gonna have to throw an air fryer in there somewhere.
Or just the fries. You put the fries up if you have some preparation of fries, air fryer fries.
That's it. Oh, you look at Double Cool says I'm bolting my euro until after the burn. They got to pay me for it now. Yeah, smart. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, because we just had a burn not long ago, didn't we? Because I remember I had that in my community talking points, because we just had, if I remember right, it was the first appearance of Taskmaster has apparently just been burnt. So if you were looking to get yourself a copy of that, they're now gone. So we'll definitely jump over and have a look at that one in a sec. But yeah, if you're looking to get yourself Edge of Spider-Verse, it's going for 10 gems. Looks like the common is going for 2 gems and 28 frags. The uncommon is going for 2 gems, 50. Look at that. Looks like the rare, obviously being Scotty Young cover, no surprise, going 15 gems and 50 frags. And our secret rare is going for 60 gems, so not bad at all.
Do you have the feeling now, since we have the different common and it's a set, do you tend to try to get the set more, some of you guys, or do you just stay
Oh
faithful to
yeah.
your ultra rare?
No, well, my whole idea from the beginning, before we had VV Green and all these newer comics and that sort of stuff, my idea was to collect all the X-Men comics from common to secret rare, And then, in the VeVeverse, what back then was just like a pipe dream, but now it's already here. But my idea was to make a museum of the X-Men comics. That's why my name was Exhibition. That was the whole idea, with like X and a museum in the VeVeverse. But with VeVe Green, I cannot collect them all. It's
Yeah.
almost impossible, the ones that drop on the regular on VeVe Blue. So I changed my strategy, but now more than ever, I have to say. So yeah, I was collecting the whole sets because I wanted them all. Then I sort of dropped off with VV Green, but now they got comic set points, and yeah, man, I'm definitely collecting all those sets because I got a lot of rares and ultra rares. So I just look for the secret rare. And some of those secret rares, they just go for 20 gems or 18 gems.
Right.
So I buy that one, and
Mm.
then the common and uncommon, yeah, there's like 1 and 2 gems. So there's nothing. So basically, for 20 gems, I'm getting so many MCP points. A secret rare is already 5, of 6 is already 6. Sometimes you can even get on a cheap. The 5% is still a thing. A lot of people are not talking about it anymore, but you still got the 5% thing. So if you get a top 5% secret rare, there's already 9 points, and then you complete your set, and there's a 5 points extra. So for a couple of gems, you can get 14 MCP points
Exactly.
for your set, and that's
Mm.
every day. Of course, we cannot do much with MCP points now, but if you look at what VeVe has been building the last 2 years, I mean, obviously we always talked about some criticism as well, of course, the last couple of years.
Mm.
But I think for the last 2 years, they pretty much nailed it, man. Just hit after hit after hit. The only thing that wasn't great is that they scrapped the land sales in the VeVeverse, but I'm
Mhm.
okay with that. I was never a
Mm.
big fan of that, and it almost seems like the whole, that is like a different era. It's almost a different
Mm.
era, the land sales kind of thing.
I
So
mean,
Mm.
Richard too. Like that was, the crux of a lot of different projects that came out, right? Like that was
yeah,
the selling point or the main thing. I mean, you had what was that one called? Sandbox or one of those or
he had
Like
another
a
one.
Decentraland or
Mm.
Sandbox or one of those
yeah,
other
Yeah, with
projects. Yeah.
Joe Rogan and Snoop
yeah,
Dogg,
Snoop
and then the
Dogg,
guy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
That's Decentraland. No,
Yeah,
no, it
right,
isn't.
It
right.
was like
That's
a long
Sandbox.
time
Sorry,
ago.
One,
Sandbox.
yeah.
Sandbox.
So it's just overall, there's no direct one thing that will make or break your platform, I think, or your project. Some people cried out interoperability and being able to take it
Mm.
off, and like it's no guarantees with any of this, man, like where it's gonna go or what will make it successful or not. Like I like the McFarlane digital stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm not really like a crypto person or NFT person, right? So as much as I want to grab that stuff, the only reason I have it in my wallet is because, I want it off of, True Media Group's podcast, and things
Yeah.
like that. And the fact that I can go and turn around and sell it is cool, but me having it in my wallet or not doesn't make me want to be in that project any more or less. You know what I'm trying to say? So same thing applies to VeVe. Whether I could have it in a separate wallet or not is not really playing a factor for me. It's just for me. Um, but if
And
you hear a
Doctor,
bunch
do
of
you
stuff
collect
going
this?
on in the
Do you?
background, Oz, it's because I'm loading up my VeVeverse space because Richard motivated me to show him my little X-Men comic book space. So I'm gonna show that to you guys in a second when it loads.
Nice,
Oh, cool. Yeah, go for
nice.
it.
I'm getting excited.
Oh, so I know what you did there. Hang
Doc,
on.
and
Yes.
Doctor, do you still go for sets now, or do you stay faithful and to your lane with just some commons and commons or secret rare? What do you collect the sets now, or you just do what you like, collect what you like?
Um. Well, it was definitely a good feeling when we woke up that day and saw that sets that we collected that we didn't even realize we had sets from counting as full sets.
Mm-hmm.
And then that just made me reevaluate what secret rares I already had and then like Richard was alluding to, just working my way back down from there, or just seeing like, okay, if the highest one I have is an ultra rare, is the secret rare obtainable? And then if I can grab that, then I'll complete sets. But no, I'm not really going out my way to. I don't really collect that way. You know what I mean? I really switch gears often. But I noticed the one thing it always boils down to is like, I'm just a creative. So I love being in the showrooms. I love building in the VeVeverse. But sometimes I grab pieces just because it goes with something else I'm doing or building. So my collection's kind of like all over the place. But yeah, see, that's my comic right there, man. That cover.
Oh, with that the action figure ones.
Yeah.
And also, Osman is into
The
mainly the
first-
ultra rares.
The first one I bought, the one with the action figure Cyclops, the first one I bought was 110 gems back then. It's going for 10.
Oh, this one, yeah. No, look at it now.
Yeah.
It's like 10 gems.
I bought that
Yeah.
one for 110. And there's another one with Magneto. That one,
yeah.
I think I sold it for, I think, 150.
It's,
And then I was like, no, now I don't have it anymore. And then
No.
I bought it back for 120 or something.
Oh my God.
yeah, it was
So
like this one.
maybe
Like,
Yeah.
maybe they could like add into those. If you have that comic, maybe later they say, okay, you can craft the thing in 3D. That would make it better for you.
Oh,
then.
yeah.
Yeah, less painful.
By the
Okay,
way,
yeah.
just time to flex. The other one, the House of or the Powers of 10, I got from the Uncommon. I got the numbers, the mid number 616 of that one, the one with Storm.
Nice. Well, here we go. Doctor's taking us on a tour of his VeVeverse. Looking very cool.
Nice.
That has a gold and silver too.
So guys, this is what I love about doing these streams. Like, you never know what's going to happen. We could be doing like, one second we could be doing market watch. Next thing you know, we could just be chilling in the VeVeverse. You never know what's going to happen on these shows.
With these things, you see, he placed it very, very on everything on the right spot.
Wow, look at
It's
that.
very nice with the lens. Huh?
Sorry
gotta
for
be
the
honest,
lag. It's still loading. This is a really big space. You can't see everything else going on, so it's a little
That's
lag
cool.
for right now.
Loving the jacket as well, the All Things Strange jacket.
Thank you, sir. Man, I think VeVe Versum did this, I believe.
Yep. I know that very well. Like, he recently just did one for myself for Get to the Comics. So a big shout out to VeVe Versum. And yeah,
Dude, that
if you,
look awesome. That looks awesome, and the jacket. Love
yeah,
it.
the jacket is really cool. Yeah, I highly recommend if anyone's looking for any merch for their avatar, definitely hit him up.
I still haven't finished this, especially since we just got X-Men 5, so it made me want to go back and kind of revisit this. But basically, I had like all of the X-Men's on the wall at one point, frames, and then I started working on. I think I'm gonna do clear CGC frames around these books on top of the X-Men logo. Then I'm gonna add X-Men number 5 over here. You know, add them in sequential order. I gotta come back in here and work in this area, but yeah, shout out to Swampy number 5. He came in here and gave me some pulse action. I don't have my settings turned up right now because it was, struggling as it is, but
Yeah.
if I was to turn this up, you could really see it how it's meant to be. Let me just see.
Is that the M of Magneto?
Yeah. I can see like the little little orby things.
Yeah, and what's funny is he put that there before any collectibles were laid down. Like one day we were just in here and I was just starting it. So I was working on this wall over here and none of this red stuff was here. So I was just like really close up on this wall and I'm placing the comics and all of a sudden I saw like a red strip to my right. I was like, okay, I don't know what that is, but whatever. And then all of a sudden it started pulsating and I'm like, what is he doing? And I'm like, I turned around and then he did all of this like on his own. I was like, wow, okay. Like he just saw my vision and I kind of wanted to go with it. And then that just made me want to commit more to make it,
Yeah.
It looks absolutely awesome.
Kind of a little bit like
I
this.
love it.
Thanks.
It's nice.
Yeah, let me go.
Always afraid that if I build this space is so good and so well because this looks very good.
Shorty.
And I'm afraid that maybe there will be like a new structure or something else, and
Yes.
you have to restart all over.
Right. That's
It's-
yeah, I worry about that too. Like that's why I'm not going crazy with learning how to like
Mhm.
build stuff from scratch per se.
Yeah.
Like, trying to learn how to build a chair or this or that. I'm just, just kind of building with pre-made stuff and just learning slowly because I feel like a lot of stuff is just going to be prefabricated. That the objective is to make building as easy as possible, I think.
Yep.
So I think, taking away a lot of the common items like chairs and desks and stuff like that, once we have the ability to sit, all those things will just all flow properly together. But at the same time, I guess like when you learn how to build, it's just learning how to build, and then you could kind of build whatever you want or can think of.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
it's definitely a skill. You know what I mean? And I think they're gonna do what they can to try to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, it takes some time to learn those things, but once you get a hang of it, it's not super hard. You won't be on Josh's level, but
Right. Right.
I recreated Utopia in from the X-Men
Oh,
Right.
in
cool.
the VeVe verse, and it's not fleshed out or anything, but and at some point I'm going to make the X Mansion because that was going to be awesome, right? But the other thing is when you're going to drop the X Mansion on VeVe, they're like, I'm putting all this time to build an X Mansion where you
Right.
can just size it and they're
Yeah,
like it's already there. You
bro. I'm
know?
trying to I'm trying to build the Doctor Strange sanctum in
Right.
Manhattan. And
Same
Yeah.
thing.
I'm like, listen, the way these dioramas are going, I'm not even gonna kill myself, bro. I'm not even gonna do it.
Right on, right on.
That's it. Just
Feel
get
the
that
same
one. Like
way.
I'm sure, like they might even drop it on VeVe, and all you can do is just blow it up, and then just put your stuff inside, and then done.
Yeah, I mean something like that, man. I would not be surprised. Like that's such an iconic thing. It's tied and shown in every movie that he's in.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah, very cool. No, I'm loving it. Me,
Thank-
well, me, I mean, I tried building a space like in the VVerse, but I worked out very, very quickly that I'm not really a builder and I kind of suck at it. But like one thing I can be is I can be involved in the VVerse, so that's why I
right,
decided to take up residency in California Comics' comic book shop. But
yeah,
I got a few more ideas. I'm gonna expand on that. So stay tuned, guys. So, but yeah, I mean, I love it.
That's
Like and the best part is like it doesn't matter what skill level you are. This is just something that anybody can do.
Oh,
yeah.
Whether
that looks
you
good, man. That
that is
Doom, that
really
looks
good.
good. Yeah,
That's the
I
that looks
think this
awesome.
is that one of the
So
Ron English ones?
yeah, this is the cathedral tank, the
Right.
special edition one.
FAP versus wig.
So I don't know why
Versus
my
when
water is
when
green. It's very polluted. I think Doom did something. I think Doom polluted it.
Lego double decker couch. Nice.
Yeah, that's a bit the thing. I sometimes go to VR chat because just like to see how it works, how to get connections with people. At first, I was a bit uncomfortable because I tend to go like in public rooms and chat with other people. But you just have to get over it and start doing it. And but that's something more like Collectors Gone Digital, Josh, Orange Back Lady, and Casual are doing now. Do the VR thing. So they're just building like how do we do that? What's interesting? But they're really looking more like into the private rooms and do the private things together. Where I'm like more having a tendency to go to a strange place with strange people and start having connection. Although they say people can do strange, if I play like on Fortnite, I prefer sometimes to put my mic on because you meet a lot of people that are just normal as like we,
Right, right.
and it's fun, and that's more like the thing I would love to have in this VV now, like the spaces, the builds, but the social
Mm.
aspect we're missing there. But that can come, that will come probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going off Frobo's comment about the wig. Like it says when FA wig on VeVeverse. That just goes into one of the little highlights I have for the week. Is if you haven't guys checked this out yet, it says Fro so join Grogo in a search for the way. We hope you have a good laugh, whether that be with us or at us. Wishing you all a fantastic weekend. So guys, yeah, if you've not checked out Frobro's latest production, what are you waiting for? Because this is just this is gold, cinematic gold.
Yo, I just randomly, I don't know what happened. I just randomly commented under one of his posts like a couple of days ago. And I'm like, yo, man, when next video? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, funny you should ask. This Friday it's coming out. I'm like, I knew it. I can smell it. It's coming.
If you look at it with the blue and the white and the Grogu, it gives me a bit of Dragon Ball Z vibes. Somehow, if you look back on the video, this looks like just a Dragon Ball.
So good.
Dragon Ball
so
Z.
Good. Yeah, shout out to Fro and like, amazing, absolutely amazing. As well, like just going back to Vault Building as well. I want to give a quick shout out to Double Quill as well. Double Quill actually made her FA debut on.
I saw that one.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool just actually seeing Double Quill on camera. I was like wow. It's like, and also seeing like what she's been up to in the VeVe. Like some of the stuff she's been up to is really cool.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys had a chance to see it yet?
Well, I saw a post from her, and then I tagged True Media in it, and I saw they made an interview, but I was tagging True Media in it. So check this out. Like, yeah, we know, they were talking about it the day before.
Yeah,
but man, it looks absolutely awesome.
That's it. Oh, and also before I forget about it, guys, apparently today's Ghostbusters Day, so happy Ghostbusters Day, everybody. So a little shout out to Swampy Number 5. He's got one of the things he made a little while back about incorporating the Ghostbusters things in one of his earlier videos, and also I think there's a bit of a thing going on with VeVe at the moment as well, if I remember right, because I think I bookmarked it if I'm clever, but I don't.
Even if I go to the conventions like FACTS or something like here in Brussels, the Ghostbuster family is always having a booth, having their gear on, they're doing their things. It's very interesting to see these people having so much fascination for the Ghostbusters. But it's fun.
That's it. And also, just while I see this one before I forget about it as well, it's we had a few birthdays in the week as well, so this is another little opportunity for me to play another little transition I've been messing around with. Let me know what you think of this one. Very cool.
All
right?
the sounds I know and love, but now it's
That's it. So yeah, I want to say big shout out because during the week we had a few birthdays. Along those lines were not only was it my birthday as well, so happy birthday me, but it was also Miss Gecko's, it was Kid Arcades, and it was also Ameli's birthday, which I believe is today. So happy birthday to you, Ameli. I believe he's had a space. If he's got one going right now, he did have one going before. Hopefully everyone had a fantastic birthday this week. Spent it with loved ones, friends, family, and just hope you all had a fantastic one. I definitely did with my family. We went to the cinema on this Saturday gone, and we saw Peppa Pig, so that was exciting. And just took the kids to a fan. I know Sven's laughing. He knows what I'm talking about. And
big Peppa Pig fans. I knew.
Oh yeah, Peppa Pig's great. I mean, like it was either that or Bluey. I was like, but Bluey was on at an odd time, so I had to go with Peppa Pig. But
isn't there How to Train Your Dragon movie in the cinemas yet? Or
I think it's coming this week.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, but my missus isn't too keen on letting the kids see that one. Like, I let them watch the Minecraft movie the other day, and she wasn't too happy with me about that. But I actually thought the Minecraft movie was really cool.
How about Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol's like, that was like my son's like favorite thing at the time.
Right.
Right now it's what was he into? Right now it's Pokemon, Paw Patrol, and Bluey.
Yeah. I got a nephew. He's 7. He got the same things. It's like Pokemon and Paw Patrol. every year for his birthday, I give him a Spider-Man or an X-Men. You know, but he just keeps like, ah, Paw Patrol, Pokemon. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you want to have this.
Yeah, well, apparently it's a happy birthday tomorrow for Big A, or it's apparently Big A's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday for tomorrow, Big A. Very cool. And also shout out to Clarissa as well. And Clarissa's at it again with a fantastic cosplay. I think I've seen I've got one here of dressed up as Black Widow, but I think she's also done Death and a few other ones as well. Again, I don't know how she does it, but yeah, just the cosplay is next level. So
I'm
shout out
always,
to her.
I'm always a bit afraid to retweet Clarissa's space photos because if sometimes I think if people see like me retweeting every post of her, I'm afraid like maybe I do it too much, but it's
Yeah.
just for the
Hilarious.
so, but they're very good pictures. So I retweet them. I tend to be careful to do it not too often because sometimes people will say maybe Sven's too
Right.
much on
Fine
That's
line
media.
between support. It's a fine line between supporting and stalking. I guess.
That's
Nothing
it.
wrong.
That's it.
Nothing wrong
Supporting
with
and
a little.
stalking.
Nothing wrong with a little simping, Sven. Nothing wrong.
And apparently we had another level 100 achievement as well during the week. So I just want to say a big shout out to I'm not familiar with this person, but we do have another newest level 100 at D Tribez. I'm not sure who that is, but congratulations to you. So it's always good to see everyone get to level 100 because you know that's a amazing achievement and takes it's a lot of effort to do. It's just on the subject of level 100s. That I want to do a quick shout out to because I thought I saved
This
it.
feeling
but I
is
didn't.
going
That
up.
one.
I have the feeling they're more and more level 100s now.
It was Claire.
Clear.
Claire, actually, she was unable to make it to London for her level 100 trophy, but VeVe was actually kind enough to actually mail it to her. So yeah, so there's on YouTube she had a little unboxing of basically unveiling the trophy and saying big thank you to VeVe for that one. So that was cool to seeing Claire get her her level 100 trophy as well.
There was the first
She
VeVe
was the first.
female level 100.
That is very, very true. Yeah. So
Oh,
she
dang,
was
that
the
is
first.
awesome.
Yeah. So that again is like just well, that's an achievement in itself, isn't it? So massive congratulations to her on that one. So I've got a little something for that one, which is that one. And more from the beach party. Oh, now this is another one I wanted to highlight as well. If you haven't checked out Jean Collects, not only was he just on Hello Half Friday, but he's also got this guy has just come on his post as well.
Yeah, I know
So
that guy.
Yeah, I've seen that guy around as well. No,
Know
he's
him.
yeah. Apparently he's got Chris Evers come on his show, and obviously Chris. What can I say about Chris? Oh, nothing but nice things. Knowledgeable, passionate, and yeah, I would definitely recommend anybody to check this out. So and yeah, big shout out to Jean as well, and I think also first that's what I was looking for about Ghostbusters Day. So yeah, so VeVe's got a who gonna call this to there's a giveaway. Share your best Ghostbusters collectibles in the comments below for a chance to win a VeVe digital collectible. One random entry will be win. Entries close the June 8th at basically 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So guys, if you want to get involved with a VeVe doing a giveaway, all you gotta do is post your favorite Ghostbusters collectible here in the chat on the VeVe X post.
I think I'm gonna go do that right now.
That's it.
Hey, do you know that Bill Murray? He was dating that milkshake. What was her name again? Was it Keisha? And Kelly's.
Oh, the with like a milkshake all the boys the yard like.
Oh,
yeah. And
Really?
they're like,
Please,
it's
yeah.
better than yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Excellent,
it.
man, back in the days. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Also,
always have like with the gaming things, like the pictures, post a picture, and I always say, "Oh no, I won't do it." Well, maybe we should actually do it, but I'm not that good in the AR stuff, and those things I tend to always miss. But maybe we should sometimes do it, try it at least. Do you guys do that?
Yeah.
Do you guys have the feeling, okay, now I have to post something on it and say, no, I'm gonna do it. It takes too much time, or do you guys post on it?
Well,
No,
posted where?
I do.
On the
Posting on
Ghostbuster
X.
anniversaries when they asked like show us a picture or You guys
I'm
make
posting
one
right now.
and post it?
I'm posting right now as we speak. And it's funny because I literally am about to post one of two pictures that I just put in the VeVe feed, like on the app. I just shared this randomly the other day. It was like an old, because what happened is like when they updated the app, for some reason I couldn't post media pics in the feed anymore. So a lot of stuff I have from 2 years ago, pictures and stuff, vault builds, AR pictures. So they just turned that back on. So I just like literally imported photos back onto my phone from my laptop. And now I'm getting to, have access to a lot of the older photos. So just literally randomly, I posted a video of like Stay Puff walking down my street. And he's like the size of the telephone poles. And he's like walking right in front of my car and all of that. And people responding to that in the feed. So it's funny, now we have this post. So yeah, the picture was literally right there in my camera roll. So I'm like, oh, let me just share it on X now, So it's weird timing with that, but yeah, this is dope,
Do you
man.
do that, Richard and Osman? Do you put posters in photos in there?
But for VeVe, no, usually I don't. I got a couple of pictures, but no, for like a contest kind of thing, no. I'm more like an
Nah, me
reply
neither.
guy. I'm a reply guy. My
Yeah.
like half or 75% is just on the comic section of Twitter. So and every day there's a new drama, man. So you got your daily dramas, like your little things, and then you got your weekly dramas, and usually it's involved with a new comic, and it's like that's not a power set or something like that. Oh, God. Oh, very seriously, yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, usually I'm on that side, and the other 25-30% is VeVe, and I'm just replying to people, and and genuinely, I mean, a lot of stuff, man, is I think is absolutely awesome. Level 100s, people
Yep.
completing sets. California, of course. Every day there's another insane mint that he drops on X, and I'm like,
Oh
wow,
yeah.
and then all
Exactly.
the other guys and Swampy as well, and there's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people. They got just these insane collections, man. So yeah, I'm more of the reply guy for that sort of stuff.
That's it. Or you got the likes of Double Cool here, like dropping more of a fantastic blogs as well. So I think we're up to where are we up to now? Something to chew on. Let's say Adventures in VeVe. We're up to let us know the author number 11. So you guys, if you haven't checked out Double Cool's latest blog, definitely do so. And of course, as always, if you feel like buying her a coffee, definitely do so to help keep it going, support her. Always a fantastic read, and yeah, that's always there. There you go. Altogether, he's up to 99 blogs. There you go. There's another fantastic achievement in itself. Congrats. Fantastic.
Very nice.
And I know to read, but I need to do it a bit more. You just need to take a little bit of time, then read it. Have fun reading them before. Mm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, oh, guys, here we go. Yeah, I actually get a chance to use this now because I just had some breaking news just run across my desk here. So, guys, check this one out. All right, sorry if that was a bit loud, guys. I'm still working on that one. But, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. I've just had this run across my desk. It's straight from the True Media Group. They actually have a new affiliate. So that new affiliate is now in the form of Fro Bro Productions is now our newest affiliate for the True Media Group. So that is awesome, guys. So I've got this to say about that one.
So
Very, very cool. Yeah, again, big shout out to the True Media Group. You guys are just always constantly building. Like I said, you're up to 9 shows now. And yeah, just going strong. And oh, he goes, it's true. I see what he did there.
Yeah, I was just
No.
about to say earlier that Fro and Falcon, to me, they make the funniest AR videos, man. I absolutely always love to see them, popping up on my timeline.
Yeah, definitely. A big shout out to Falcon as well. That's one I've got to say for his latest one as well. Nah, very cool. So I'm just
Falcon is with
Yeah, go
VeVe
on.
now, right?
I don't know. I know he does work for VeVe, but I'm not sure if he's actually like officially with VeVe. But unless he's made up some kind of announcement that I haven't seen. But yeah,
That
but
was a little while ago. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah.
here we go. This one here.
Falcon
Always
is
making like such
good.
cool stuff. Yeah, I've met up with Falcon a couple of times while I've been in London. Yeah, he's a fantastic guy, so funny, and yeah, definitely very knowledgeable when it comes to his film and his fandom and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, super dry humor. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I think in his latest one though, with the princesses that just came out, I don't know why it's not showing
yeah.
on the thing.
Yeah, let me try and find it.
But
It did.
that one, man, it really made me think about like his actual acting skills because he really like is acting, you know. Like,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it was on. I know it
you
had
saw
like
it
on
too,
Insta.
right? Earlier,
Yeah, I think it was on Insta.
I was on X. I haven't been
Oh, okay.
on IG in a while, but I don't know why it's not showing up on your thing. It's weird. If I find it, I'll DM it to you.
So yes, he said he was with VeVe. Oh, okay. He did say he was with VeVe in his last window. Oh, okay, well, there you go. So there you go. Double Cool just confirmed that. Thank you very much, Double Cool.
Yeah, I think it was already a couple of months ago that I think I saw a post somewhere.
Yeah, very cool. All right, guys, just keeping an eye on the time here. We've got about another hour or so before we're going to start wrapping up the show. But guys, I just want to say big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us and commenting there in the chats. Also, if you're tuning in on X as well, much appreciated, guys. Like I said, we're going for a bit of a new format here. It's new, it's brand new, and yeah, if you guys like it, let me know. If you don't like it and you want us to go back to X, say let me know as well. But yeah, so far I think everyone's enjoying it and we're all having a good time doing it. So you know, we'll build on it. We'll keep it going as we do. Also, guys, don't forget there is a VeVe supported giveaway running in the background as well. So all you just put in hashtag collect and connect because that's what WebVe is all about, guys. We just want to create basically a safe space where we can all get together, nerd out, and just have fun sharing our love of collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, and all that fun stuff in between. But now, getting into another good thing that we like to talk about is comics. And Richard, you had what we like to call a dose of vitamin C for us this week.
Some vitamin C, and
Some
the C
vitamin
stands
C.
for comics because
C, yeah,
they
so
always.
I am going to make a transition for that, but unfortunately, I didn't get time. But it is on my to-do list.
And the C stands for comics because
That's
they
it.
always make me feel better.
Ooh, I gotta write that down. I'm gonna run with that. You watch.
Creative.
That was good, man. That was good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so Richard, what have you got for us to pay attention for this week? Because, like I said, I've got this little bit here that might help. Not that one. Back to here we go. Nope.
Yeah. Well, first I wanted to start with Imperial #1 because that one was from last week. I know I talked about it last week, but that is the big summer blockbuster of this year with Jonathan Hickman. That one, dude. That cover makes me feel things. For the people, I always recommend people to get Marvel Limited because Marvel Limited is like $5 for a month. Doesn't cost anything. You can read every single comic on there up to 3 months ago. So for me, Nova, that is all about the cosmic saga with Annihilation, and he's just so good. And I was never a big of a cosmic fan until I start reading it, and the big writer behind it was Dan Abnett. And he did such a fantastic job with Nova that there's like a really strong fan base now these days. I remember a couple of weeks ago, people know Comic Explained, of course, one of the biggest YouTubers and OG in comic space, and he likes a bit of trolling every now and then, you know. So he's usually trash talking the Inhumans, and then he tried to trash talk Nova, and then. Couple hours later, it's like, Whoa, I didn't know he had so many fans. It was like, yeah, man, you and I, we have quarreled now because Nova is awesome. He's super awesome, and he's going to be one of the main characters in the Imperial. For the comic itself, it's really expensive on VeVe. It's 90.99. I think it's $10. So
Yeah.
that I mean, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but they
No.
are.
But it is if you want to go over the market on VeVe at the moment. I was just doing a quick market check on it. So Imperial is right now going for 2 gems and 99 frags for the common. The uncommon is going for
Oh,
3
dude,
gems.
I want the uncommon, man.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
Oh,
it's going 3
I
gems
have.
to uncommon.
Keep going
579
on.
for the rare.
Going on.
15 for
Yeah.
yeah. That's it. The floor's just about to get swept. And yeah, the ultra rare is going for 15, and the secret rare, which is the Scotty Young cover, is going for 149.
Dude, I'm seriously buying it now as we speak because I didn't know that cover was like $3. Man, I'm gonna buy that one
So
because
if
I
you're
There you go,
want
fast
I
guys.
enough,
want
you can get
Oh,
get it before
I
before.
think
Can you get it before? Can you get it before
I
Richard?
Damn it!
I
I
The
got
golden
it.
one?
I
I'm gonna
got
say
it.
I think it'd be quick because I think we're gonna race double quill for it.
I see
That's it.
confetti. I got it.
Nice,
Dude, that,
nice.
oh man,
Congrats.
I needed that one.
Congrats.
Oh, here we go. Look, very good. Congratulations.
Like, usually, I try to messages some DMs, because some common covers I really want to have. And, the thing is, you always want to have a super rare and ultra rare. Well, for Imperial number one, I wanted to have the common cover. That one looks so awesome. And then I
Mm.
had to do it 3 times, man. First one time was a rare. I was like, oh. Then I got an ultra rare. I was like, oh, I have to do it again. And then finally I got the common. Well, I really wanted that common version and the uncommon because I'm a huge fan of Nova.
Mm.
I will have to say this about the first issue though, is that obviously it's Jonathan Hickman is awesome, but it's not
Yeah.
a. Jo- oh, by the way, that's really funny. That's C.B. Cebulski, the editor in chief. I don't think people are familiar with him, but the way
Mm-hmm.
he got into Marvel, just a little extra. The way he got into Marvel was he was pretending he was a Japanese writer or a Japanese artist. And then back then in the early 2000s, people were at Marvel like, "Whoa, we got one!" And then for a whole long time, he was just writing on but just pretending that he was Japanese. And now
Oh,
20 years
really?
later, yeah, now 20 years later, he's the editor in chief. He's not bad, by the way. He's pretty good at his stuff. But yeah,
Mm.
he's got a really unusual background. He was just pretending that he was Japanese. But yeah, anyway, Imperial man, super awesome. It's the first issue. They set this up as this huge story. You got all the empires. So first of all, it's very Hulk centric. So Hulk with Shakar.
Yep.
It's going back there and he's going with Jennifer Walters as a
Mm-hmm.
She-Hulk and Amadeus Cho. Apparently, it's called Bran. I didn't know that. Jason, I don't think people know that. I see that on the screen now. Jason is the father of Star Lord. So most people are used to Ego, but that is a movie kind of thing. In the comics,
Mm.
is Jason, and Jason is basically aristocratic social climber. That's how you have to see him.
Okay.
They don't really have a good relation with each other. Now they seem to be fine, but yeah. So Jason
So
is
this one here.
yeah, Jason is the father of Star Lord of Peter Quill. Peter Quill, obviously one of the main characters as well, and Nova.
Mm-hmm.
So normally the way it was is that Star Lord was one of the older characters in the Marvel universe. So he was like a veteran. He was like half robotic, had a robotic eye. He was a bit of a cyborg kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Nova was the young dog, and he was going up against Annihilus. And he went to Peter Quill. Peter Quill is basically his mentor. And now in Imperial, things have a bit changed with all the movies and that sort of thing. So Peter Quill's a lot younger now. And now Nova almost seems, yeah, he got the big beard and everything, and he looks cool and everything. But it's almost like Nova is the veteran now. And to me, it reads a bit weird because you got a continuity in 616. but every now and then they shake things up. So for me, I had to get a little used to seeing them the same age or Nova being older. But yeah, so a lot of shenanigans going on in the whole cosmic universe. I mean, all
Mhm.
the empires they are just there. You got the Shi'ar, you got the Kree, you got the Skrull, you got what's the other ones? The Wakandans. Yeah, man. So you got
So you got
the
a bit of
the
everybody.
you got the Wakandan galactic empire, and oh, it even says that in the preview, Black Panthers and that sort of thing. Yeah, so Black Panthers kind of thing, like Nova's Guardians, Black Panthers. So it's super awesome to see, man, and it's really cool. A little spoiler alert: the son of Hulk is going to die, and that's why they're going back to Shakar.
Yeah.
How
Oh
many
god.
sons does Hulk have? I don't know, man. Just one of them died. Another Hulk died. But the big thing about Hulk with the Imperial and the bomb they dropped, like the literal bomb, is that World Breaker Hulk is back, and the way he came back is so awesome. He just like, don't people know who I am? I'm the World Breaker.
Okay, he just basically just came in, like, so he just came in, just breaking everything.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely what's going to happen. I must say that the first issue is a lot of things. They are setting up things. So there's a bit of action. You see, um, what's his name again? The one with the mohawk, Gladiator.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting a little bit, but there's not a whole lot of action going on. There's a lot of tropes, and it's not a classic Johnson Hickman story yet.
Mhm.
Maybe going to see it because what usually Johnson Hickman does is like 4 dimensions, 6 timelines all at
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
time. 13 different factions. So, well, it's cool, man. It's promising. It's promising so far. So get yourself a copy for. I mean, it is 55 pages, 60 pages. So 2 gems, 3 gems for 60
Well,
pages,
yeah.
man.
That's pretty.
That,
That's pretty good.
that's a good deal. That is
That's
a good
it.
deal.
For three, for
Yeah.
three, for 3 gems or 350, and it's gradually climbing from there. Obviously, nothing says financial advice, but the options are there and available if you're quick. What
Well,
about Doctor Sven? Did you
That's
have anything you guys want to add to that one at all?
yeah, that's 5 cents per page. I actually calculated
Well,
that
there you
just
go. 5 cents per page. Bargain.
Nah, yeah, I like the idea of getting some Nova, that's for sure. Any Nova that we get, I'm all for it. So yeah, man, especially cinematically. I'm waiting. See Majin was saying he wonders if we'll ever see Nova in Secret Wars. It's possible, but unless the movie is like 8 hours long, we're not gonna get
Mm,
enough of any particular characters. It's gonna kind of be, oh, there he is in the back, and that like Infinity War scene where there's
yeah.
a million people on screen,
Yeah.
but
It's
it's
like, oh,
like,
there he is, like a tiny little head in the
yeah, so it's
background.
like, do you want that even, or does it matter? I don't know, but
Yeah.
character development, I wanted to see Black Knight also. Wonder
Yeah.
if
right.
we can
Yeah.
go down that rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
well, Black Knight kind of got like cheated a little bit, didn't he? Like, no, because
Yeah,
like, Black, we sort of had him like set up like, was it the Eternals,
yeah.
and then like, basically they
Mhm.
just sort of went to like production hell, and then like we sort of like never saw anything
Right.
from him. But you never know, we might see him again. Obviously, we've got his FA on VeVe, beautiful ultra cover, I must add,
Yep.
and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I got that in a rare
Yeah,
and
you,
a rare.
you, yeah,
yeah,
you did recently
I
buy it, I think, Richard. Did you? Did you post something about it?
no, Chris Severs did.
Yeah. No.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then I showed off my rare. So he had the
Mm.
ultra rare, and I showed off my rare because that was the one I
I
was
think.
chasing. Back then they were expensive, man.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Yeah,
Mm,
expensive back then.
yep,
Yeah.
I bought that way too high
Hmm.
at the time as well. But you get a bit of everything.
Yeah.
I
But
used
The,
yeah,
to
the,
buy.
the problem the problem
mhm.
with MCU and Nova is that sometimes another character takes the storyline of a character in the comics.
Right.
For the MCU, that happened with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is basically Nova, and so what
Mm.
they should have done is, Sandar get destroyed, and that is the origin of Nova. That's Xandar is getting destroyed, and then you got the world mind, and the world mind is
That's
an
right.
AI with all of the culture, all of the knowledge of the whole Xander civilization. and that whole thing is going into the suit of Nova, of Richard Rider, to survive, because he's the last Nova, right? He's the last Centurion. So, but that makes you crazy because it is too much knowledge, too much power, and then the World Mind and Richard Rider, they are working together and just try to keep it together and then try to defeat the Nihilists. So they had this perfect opportunity to do that with Infinity War and Endgame, with Xander, and then introduce him, and then it would have made so much more sense with everything and made it more cohesive. But they chose Captain Marvel for that role, so unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mm.
it made me think about some of this leaked footage from the Doom movie. I guess
Oh,
coming
what?
out.
Yeah, with like all the
A
AI
lot of
stuff that it turned
scenes.
out to
Yeah,
be.
there's a lot of scenes with Deadpool and also Spider Man, which was
Mm-hmm.
interesting. I didn't expect to see that, so I guess this is a whole multiversal thing because Deadpool still has the control to jump through time,
Yep.
and then they're connecting the whole Spider-Man thing. I just know at the end of the day, all this is leading up to us getting the iconic Secret Wars cover where Spider-Man's going to be standing there in that weird ass pose,
Mm.
Right.
in all black,
Yep.
super
Yeah.
oozed out, like that's what all this is leading up to, man. So
Mm.
just see
So
how they
also, but also another thing that's leading up to is like the releases we got coming out this week. So we got a few big ones to talk about. Like, but there's two in particular that you wanted to cover, Richard, that sort of stood out to you. But
Yeah,
we got,
but let's
yeah,
do
go on.
first Magic number 6.
Oh,
I know I've been talking
gotta get
about a
up
lot.
what
your
I'm
girl
waiting
magic.
for.
This one right here.
And you know, dude, that is one awesome cover. So here's the thing, Magic, right? He was in limbo. A lot of awful stuff happened to her. Years later, she became the ruler of limbo. She got back to Earth, and she became Magic as we know her to this day. Then we got Madeline Pryor, the Goblin Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and the Goblin Queen. She has just as much of a dramatic. Past as Magic does. And so what Magic felt for her, and so basically she gave Limbo to Madeline Pryor so she can rule Limbo. So Magic is not the ruler of Limbo at the moment. It is Madeline Pryor. And now in Magic number 6, we're going to see Madeline Pryor again, man. Dude, it's going to be so awesome. This is the second story arc that Ashley Allen is going to write. The first story arc, oh man, was beautiful. Number 1 to number 5, and that was a conclusion, like 40 years in the making, well, almost 50 years. Dude, it's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely nuts. And now we're going. So now we have that. So they established that with Dark Child, Magic, and now we're going. Now her story is really going to continue. She basically was stuck in limbo, like as a character, but she's becoming so popular over the years. And the only thing we needed was a good writer, and Ashley Allen. She's nailing it, man. She's nailing it. So this is Magic number 6 is the first one of the new arc. So yeah, get yourself a copy, man. Get yourself a copy. Yeah,
That's
and
it.
this is really awesome. I sent you that link, and I haven't seen this myself because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking at the preview.
Ooh,
So
brand
yeah,
new.
man, I want to give a like I scrolled through it, of course, but a little bit of a authentic experience.
I see,
But
guys. Well, this
yeah,
is all this. So yeah. So this is all public knowledge. So like, I'm not. Hopefully, I'm not doing like a copyright infringement or anything like that. But
no.
yeah.
This is
Is it?
this is all released by Marvel itself,
Oh,
and
there you
what
go.
Marvel does is they pick a site or an article writer, and
Yeah.
they give them the previews. If you scroll a little bit up, yeah, like that, you
Oh,
see
like that.
Juggernaut in the back. So
Yeah,
you got
there. I can see him
Psylocke.
there.
Yes. So Psylocke and Magic, they are both in the X-Men comics. So you got the
Mm-hmm.
three flagships, right? You got X-Men, you got Uncanny X-Men, and you got Exceptional X-Men. Those are the three flagships. That is where the story continues, and they got all those solos and side stories and side quests. But in the main X-Men line in the flagship, so Magic is in there. But Magic and Juggernaut, oh man, Dude, I'm not a big of a fan of the whole new era from the Ashes because Krakoa was so good, and I hate Tom Bradford that he got rid of it, and that sort of thing. But
Hmm.
one thing, Juggernaut and Magic, oh man, they are so beautiful together, man. They are nuts, and they are the assault team of the X-Men. So it's been led by Cyclops, of course. And when they go into some hairy situation, they are just, they're just trying to outdo each other. She's not scared of Juggernaut, man, and she's at least on par with Juggernaut. And I think, when it comes down to it, she will fold Juggernaut in two. That's how sane Magic is. But they both, she was pony riding Juggernaut with a lightning sword, with a soul sword, and charging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Oh, you guys are missing out, man. She was pony riding the Juggernaut when they jumping out of the Blackbird. They just slammed in there, and she would like, yeah, she was just pony
Yeah,
riding
right.
him.
Like, giddy up, Juggernaut.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Oh, they are awesome together. They are awesome.
Okay, D,
So
so who
yeah,
needs
no. Mhm.
so D saying who needs to read the Magic books when comics can recite it word for word for you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Thanks,
yeah,
D.
dude. So yeah, so we're going to see Juggernaut apparently also in the new Magic #6, and they are really good. Juggernaut is a good guy, by the way. Now, so since Krakoa,
Yeah.
he's not a
Like
mutant, of course.
reformed.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, Juggernaut is not a mutant. He's an avatar of Sitrek. Sitrek is one of the demons. Blah blah blah. Magic Stone and superpowers, unstoppable. I'm the
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. That's it. Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, first time YouTube. We keep it family friendly.
That's it. No, that's one. And you had
Yeah,
one. You had a one more pick for us to keep an
yeah,
an eye
absolutely.
out for.
That is the death of Silver Surfer. I saw. I think it's already because they get announced really early, right? Like 2-3 months before they actually come out. And I saw on my timeline one person going like, "No."
It's like not the Silver Surfer, but then like it's a Silver Surfer. It's like how can he die? He's got like the
Yeah,
power cosmic behind him.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, there was of course Sleeping Comics,
Oh
who
yeah,
made that post because
yeah.
he's a big fan of the Silver Surfer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with. So there's a new foe in town. There's a new kind of supervillain. Earth is under threat, and there's only one guy. Who's going to stand up against it. And um, yeah, um, I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan of these kind of titles. They did it with Wolverine, and they did it
Mm-hmm.
with Fantastic Four when Johnny Storm died. They did actually a countdown. Like 5 issues, 4 issues,
Oh
three.
yeah,
Who's
yeah,
going to die?
yeah.
So
I remember
it's
that.
a, and it's very much a gimmick, and I kind of dislike that because it takes the surprise away. Something like Death of Wolverine was just really bad. It was not good. Was not good at all. But this one, if you just look at the comic cover, man,
Mm.
oh,
I
that
know.
looks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because what we got here, we got so we got this cover art. Is it Dyke Ruin? Did this cover art here? But then we got a
Apparently,
few
yeah.
other notable ones here for these variant covers. So we got Joe Quesada, Ron Lim, who's very popular on
Yeah,
VeVe,
that one
and of course
looks
we got
kind of.
Tradmore.
Yeah, the second one looks kind of similar what we already have
Hmm.
on VeVe. That one
Yeah.
looks good as
Mm,
well, man.
yeah, this is very sort of like as it Silver Surfer Black. I
Right.
think was one
Yeah,
of,
exactly.
was one of his covers.
Yep.
Right.
The
Yeah,
purple,
it's a
the
bit
whole coming towards you
Yeah,
effect. Yeah.
yep, that's the
it's a
one.
bit like
There we go. Look at that.
like like collecting Pokemon cards. You guys look at the cover, you see, okay, this is very nice, and you collect them like actually Pokemon cards these days. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting, huh?
yeah. So it'll be
I,
interesting to see
I, I
like it'd be interesting what covers we actually get like on VeVe as well. Like I'm pretty confident we'll probably get obviously the main cover.
that
We'll more than likely get this one as well, the Ron Lim one. We'll probably get the Tradmore one, and actually
Yeah, for
probably
sure.
actually we'll probably get all of these ones because there's not really much else there. Then as for our
I
secret
prefer,
rare, well I don't know. We will have to see. Maybe we might get this one. Maybe this might be our secret rare. Who knows?
Oh, that looks brilliant. Look at that one.
Those are pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh,
That is, what is that one? I think
damn.
that's a Ron Lim. Sorry, that's a Joe Quesada 1 in 100 variant.
Oh man,
Mm.
so I'm definitely going for one of those, man. Oh man, looks absolutely. I think it's going to be a mini series of 4 issues. Usually they do 4. Um, the other thing is why I have a bit of a problem, and so not everything is. I'm not fanboying all the time.
hmm
Is that it's really obvious that they want to line it up with the MCU. You know,
Yes.
yeah. So we're getting the female. Silver Surfer in
Silver
the
Surfer.
MCU. Yeah. So they're lighting it up with the movies, and I think the movies should be led by the comics and not the other way around. But we've seen it
hmm
with Star Lord, and basically MCU is making the comics. So if you want to know what's going on in the comics, just watch the MCU, and then they will change it in the comics, and that's not always cool, but it's the way it is. It's the way it is. But I'm super excited. And the other thing is, of course, because we already know this, right? We're getting the female Silver Surfer, but they are going to 616 in the MCU.
Yep.
And then at some point, we're going to get Norrin. That is for sure. And then in the comics, he's going to come back again. So I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to be a collector's item. I see VeVe Green and VeVe Blue as 2 different kind of things. I see VeVe Green just for reading and enjoying the artwork and enjoying the storylines. And
Yeah.
sure, every now and then there's a comic like, oh, but it's like 1, 2, or maybe 3 comics per year that is like a big FA or a spec comic, as we say it. So for these kind of comics, you just have to enjoy comics. You're not going to buy a DVD of a movie and go like, oh, I hope this thing is going to be worth some money. No, you just spend $10 on a DVD and then you watch
exactly,
it.
yeah.
I hope I can sell it for 100.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you have to
absolutely.
see
Well, I
it
mean,
the same way.
that's
Like this.
that is probably the most important part of this whole thing. Is like, guys, just basically collect what you love and you'll never go wrong. Like, it all comes down to why. I mean, like, there's some people collect for value, some people collect like for cover art or just something just because they like the look of it.
Yeah.
It's just important to find your why and just find something that collects that connects with you. That's the important part of this whole experience, this whole journey.
Yeah, if you want to
Is
make
there
moves. Yeah, go ahead.
is there like a Marvel Rivals comic too beneath on the left?
There's this one here. So there's
And because
Marvel
those
Rivals.
are getting a bit collected. Oh, yeah.
There's a
Did
piece.
you see the variants?
That's a
Ah,
see
well,
variant covers.
Everyone is
so
going for the peach. We don't
I
need
go for the
variants.
peach.
Everyone's going for the peach.
I was just trying to see because I do actually have this album pulled up on what's it Key Collector at the moment. See, this is actually classed as a Key of the Week. This one, and it is, yes. Apparently, it's an ology of stories inspired by the video game.
Mm, mm.
So
Awesome.
let's see. So like you said, like the Rivals covers are quite popular, quite coveted. Actually, let's see what covers we do have because I can do that.
Frank
So
Castle versus Penny Parker.
was that Frank Castle versus Penny Parker?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, let me do this, and then I should bring up this. There we go. Let's see what variant covers we got. So obviously we got Peach Momoko is a big one there. We got let's see if I recognize any. We've got some more Momokos. Scan out. Oh, they're actually some
Is
really
it Elsa
like, sort of
Bloodstone? Oh no,
hang on.
I thought it was Elsa Bloodstone because of the ponytail.
Ponytail. What's this?
Yeah,
one?
it's the red and white, but it's not it's not her.
This one.
Yeah, I think it's just a version of Psylocke.
Right. Still beautiful covers though. So
Oh yeah,
lot from
absolutely.
a lot from Peach and Momoko on this one.
Yeah, she's designing a lot of characters, also
Mm.
for Marvel Rivals. She's just man, she's on a roll, man.
Oh yeah, she's just like tearing it up big time at the moment. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it says Marvel Rivals takes our heroes back in time and to Japan for an all-new adventure. Hot off the debut of Marvel Rivals, Peach Momoko designed a wave of costumes, bringing the Marvel heroes. Yeah, So yeah, brings Frank Castle, the unbeatable Punisher, face to face with Penny Parker, where Penny is DPS afraid far behind her. Okay,
Wait.
exciting stuff, guys. So yeah, so that's on key collectors key, one of the keys. So that's might be something worth paying attention to. But looks like we've got a few in the works for this week. So apparently we got Marvel. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, well, I was going to do. So we got exceptional X-Men number 10 is I think one row above.
You do exceptional.
Yeah.
So, this one here.
Yeah, so that one started really, really good. But I wanted to do a little David Yu kind of thing, man. So obviously, exceptional X-Men is with Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost, and yeah, there they go. But check this one out, man. Can you see it? It's blurred.
Yeah. No, I think you showed me a picture of this. It's a little bit blurred because of the camera, but I sort of get the idea.
Wait, I'm gonna change that.
Let me see if I can do a little something.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Check this one out, man.
Ooh, that was good.
That's not Dazzler, by the way. This is just Emma being. I don't know.
Wow.
I did season diamond form as well, so you cannot see it now, but everything just glitters and everything, and of course she got the boobs. So yeah, man, that is mine. Super awesome.
That is really cool.
Love it. It is my Emma Frost. So I want, and she's, by the way, you cannot see it, but that's a sentinel. She's standing on a sentinel. So with the high heels.
Yeah, she got the heels on too.
Yeah, man. That is completely in character.
Wow.
So yeah, I absolutely love this one.
Yeah, I love it. All right, guys, just give you a full fair warning, guys. I've got about 15 minutes or so before I gotta start wrapping up the show. But yeah, Richard, was there anything else you want to leave us with before we go to start getting into the giveaways and anything else that we can cover in 15 minutes?
Yeah, just a little thing. Well, thank you so much for geeking out and giving me my time to talk about the comics, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I saw this. So from Lisbon, and let me check my bookmark.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this this person on X. I think most people have seen him. It's called Living Aloha, and he's usually being on the financial side of VeVe and how much things are selling, and so super interesting to follow. So that's called Living Aloha, and it's at Living Aloha Live.
Yeah, I know the one. I'm just finding it right now.
Yeah, so he's always dropping some nuggets and to see how the company is doing, and it's pretty interesting. And the thing was, so he made a comment about Dan. He had this little speech, and so apparently during the speech he said that the sales on the secondary market in the last couple of years for VeVe was a total of 1.4 billion. 1.4 billion.
I saw that, yeah.
Dude. So, and then he says, so that's why I like following him. So, he's saying like, oh, VeVe's getting 2.5%, and that is 35 million. But that is absolutely insane. These are only secondary sales, man. So, sometimes we see FUD and this sort of thing, but I think Marvel and Disney overall are absolutely happy with VeVe. If you look at these numbers, man, if you can just if you have a meeting with those guys, I don't know where the Disney headquarters is, but probably somewhere in California, and then they go like, hey, David, Dan, how's it going? It's like, well, we did 1.4 billion. It's like, oh, overall, no, just secondary sales. It's like, what? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, I didn't see it on Hello High Five, but I saw it in Josh's latest video on Collectors Go Digital. He sort of basically pointed out. I think
he covered it as well, yeah.
Yeah, he covered it here in his latest one. Actually, big shout out to Josh. Here it was. It was basically like in this slide, like right here. It was like saying, yeah, that one there. Saying one. It's a little hard to see. Actually, I might be able to do this.
I see it, yeah.
There it is. It's a little pixelated, but you get the idea. So proven market demand says 1.4 billion across 150 countries. What's it? 100? Yeah, some of that's in sales, but yeah, apparently VeVe's doing some big numbers.
Yeah, as I say, and of course, a lot of it is from the bull market at the beginning when
Hmm.
everything went nuts. So yeah, the biggest chunk is not from last year, the year before, but it absolutely just show how massive VV already is,
Yeah,
and can be. The potential is insane. Well, that's the way I look at it, man. It's just nuts. Just secondary sales, man.
I
1.4.
know.
What are we talking about here? And then you get all the other projects, and they are interesting as well. But what I notice about all the other projects is that they are always with VV people. Every promotion you see from them,
Mm.
it's always they. I wouldn't say leeching off because they know where the market is, but it's always VV people. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Mhm.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
if there's some crypto or NFT project, and you always see VV people involved in it. So yeah, man, it makes me it's just unbelievable, the strength of the community, still, because we're still here, after 3 years. We're only building more and more. Fro is making
Yeah,
more videos, Falcon is making more videos, True
yeah,
Media, Biggest Bro, Raven with D,
yeah.
you guys,
Hey, yeah. Look at
me,
us. Yeah, you. Look at
you
you.
know
You're on camera.
O'Milly.
We're doing this.
Yeah, and O'Milly, and all the others, and all the spaces they keep going. Tails as well, of course, and
Yeah.
Mains, and name them all. So it's such a strong community in the last 3 years of a bear market, but also the numbers is there. So I think, yeah, man, this is just absolutely amazing. I just wanted to point that out. What a crazy time we are in.
Yeah, I second that. Doctor Sven, did you have anything else to add to that?
So for me, it's what's Richard says, like the 1.5 billion. I just think that you have to keep on hitting the ball, like what they did with the Secret Rare Grogu and the Prawn. They know what people want. They know the amount, how they need to put it on the market, and just every 2 weeks put out something like that, so they can try to evenly get a little bit hype, get a bit of hype, and then people will automatically start talking to each other. You start talking to other people when you see the
Hmm.
project's doing well and your value is being maintained. So if they do that, I think we're in a good spot there. Yeah.
Mm. No, I second that. And just on the subject of things coming, one thing we do have one to look forward to this week is we do have a new Star Wars comic dropping. What's it on the Wednesday? So we've got Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith number one. So that's coming out on the Wednesday. All the covers are actually looking really really nice, and it is $6.99. And now this one's only 1,000 editions, so we're getting into like VV Green territory here. So 1,000 editions, and yeah, it looks like we got a few different covers here. So yeah, we got 400 on the Dave Dorman original cover, but then we got a 258 on the Mark Mayhew variant, 200 on the Mike Mayhew sketch variant, and an ink variant on the 100, and a Tatsumo Sanda variant 42. So there's only 42 of these secret rare covers. So that's pretty damn
That one
scarce.
looks good. That one
Those
looks
are really
good,
cool
man.
too. Yeah, and that's the ink variant. So
Oh,
I don't know.
somebody will be working on a new video tonight.
Yep. I was gonna say, doctors like just the cogs are ticking.
Yeah, thought I was hanging out and just chilling tonight. Guess not.
It's like, oh god damn. But another one we did have, one that we did have, was the Ron English drop. Did anyone go for the Ron English drop at all? We had the it's a not particularly me, but we had the Pooh Fairy and
Serial killers.
the Coco Puncher. Yeah, very Ron English.
Yeah.
Did you guys go for this one at all? I completely missed it, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
25
I
gems. I
have to go.
couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't.
yeah,
Mm.
no, yeah, it was like 25 gems. The common was 1,666, and there was secret rare of 333, and right now it is going for just out of interest, and then we better start wrapping things up because it is starting to get on. So it looks like the cocoa's going for 85. So if you landed that, you're probably doing all right. But I think
Oh,
the
you got
other
a
one,
poster, by the way.
Who was that top? It's at the top. You passed it.
oh, I passed it. Oh, there it is. The Pooh Fairy's going for 640.
Right.
And the poster, yeah, that was the other drop. Yeah. Also, another thing we had during the week is we had the Ultraman poster drop. Did you guys go for the poster drop at all?
Yeah.
I was really mad because I thought I had the first Ultraman book in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just coasting by like, oh, I'm good. And then I got the second one off the market.
Yeah.
And then realized I didn't have the first one once the airdrops went out. I'm like,
I screwed up exactly the same way, but a little bit differently.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah.
You first.
So, okay. Yeah, well, basically what I did is like, I thought, oh yeah, well, I had the first one because I got it on the drop ages ago. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just pick up the second one. The airdrop's going to be on the 8th, so I've got until the 8th to pick it up. No worries. Then the 8th rolls around, I don't get the airdrop. I'm like, what the hell? So like, I go back and look at the article. Oh no, the snapshot was taken on the 3rd, and I bought mine on the 5th. I was like, oh, that is one tiny detail I completely forgot about.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Boo. Actually, wait. No, I do have a little something for that. Let me find it. I had this one. Wah. So yeah, so I missed out on the airdrop for my own stupidity. But if you land the airdrop, then yeah, it's not doing too bad. It's doing 35 gems.
It was around 48 not too long ago. What happened,
It
Richard?
was, yeah.
Yeah, I had the same thing as Dokta.
Yeah.
I thought I had them. So last week in the X Space, you said like, "Oh, there's going to be an airdrop." I was like, "Oh, nice!" I already got those.
Yeah.
And then just before the drop, it's like, "Wait, let me check because I'm stupid, right?" Miss out of all kind of things. And then I didn't have number 2, so I picked that one up like really quickly. So thankfully I did get the airdrop, but I almost messed up the same way. And I got, by the way, I got min number 77, so that's pretty sweet.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
pretty sweet number. Yeah,
Excellent.
very happy with it.
Yeah.
You
But I almost
guys should
missed it.
you guys should actually get your wives next to you before you start with these airdrop things, because a wife's more structured on that point. So maybe we should.
It's all right.
On that.
Yeah.
I gotta see. The problem is I gotta get the wife first. I don't have that.
Yeah.
Is it there? You only had one job. There's like this.
I know, one job, and we screwed it up.
What I like with the Pooh Fairy, if you go to the Pooh Fairy, I didn't go for the drop yet, but I'll probably go for this one in the aftermarket. But if you see the explanation with the Pooh Fairy, I always like how Ron English says it.
Oh yeah, so it says here, the Pooh Fairy, he is a sentiment or excrement from the Last Supper, fortified with invisible nutrition. Pooh Fairy fertilizes the imagination. That sounds a bit crap, in my opinion.
And he always does a good description about it. It makes it very fun for me.
Hey, one thing I'm a little disappointed on with us. A little disappointed, man. We didn't get to cover any movies and fandoms.
Well, tell you what, just for one in particular, I will make a little bit of time for this one. Is this one right here? Yeah. This was how I spent my Saturday night, and I highly recommend you guys check this out if you haven't done so already. Yeah, Predator: Killer of Killers debuted on Friday my time, and yeah, all I can say is wow. It's just wow. It is loved it. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Have any of you guys? It's a animated movie. So basically, it is three stories, basically rolled into one. So basically, it's set 3 different stories. So it's basically called The Shield, The Sword, and The Bullet. So The Shield is basically the first story of basically like a Scandinavian, like Viking type era, and the second story is like feudal Japan, like ninjas and stuff like that, and the last one is kind of like World War II. And yeah, for me personally, I really enjoyed the third story, the World War II one. Only because it's a very different Predator than we've seen in the past. So this one's more like a kind of like a space pirate. He's got like like a mechanical like eye patch, and like he's got like no dreadlocks for a start as well, so he's completely bald. And yeah, he's more inclined to be like using like his ship as like his weapon. So he's using like magnetic grappling hooks and like ripping engines out of planes and stuff like that. It's like really cool.
Hmm. I think I'm really excited for Alien Earth though. That trailer
Oh yeah, boy.
really, yeah, it's crazy. It's
This
crazy.
one.
Yeah, yeah. So it's heating up, man. It's a
Yeah,
lot
I
going on
know.
in the theaters, man. Jurassic World and Tron, and
Yeah,
it's a lot. We're getting good stuff finally.
I know. Yeah, we got lots of good stuff. I think this week or next week, I think we've got the next. I'm actually hanging out for the next 28 years later movie, which has been in the pipeline for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got this one. Alien Earth is coming in August 12th, I believe. Yeah, August 12th. So hanging out for that one, and also got Predator Badlands coming out in November.
You're
So
not
that
even
is going to be
playing it. You're not even playing
what
it.
I
Playing.
I want to play it, but I'm afraid of getting like copyright striked or something. That's gonna be the thing.
Yeah, nah, I would be scared too. You never know stuff.
I know,
With
you never
real
know. Like
trouble.
I hit the button, all of a sudden, like everything just shuts down. It's like, oh,
I've never,
that's not
I mean,
good.
I think trailers are fair use, right?
I thought so. Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so. But
yeah.
you know,
But I'm never just saying, man, because I was smoking my cigarettes off screen, for
Yeah,
the demonetization.
right?
maybe maybe I do it
It's
like
just
it. Well, I
going
suppose like it is
I know
fair
as long
use
as you
'cause
don't have sound on, you
yeah.
should.
Well, I don't have the sound on, so let's try that. I should tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's risk it. Hell with it.
Oh,
Let's
you
do it.
are-
So here we go, guys. I'm playing it now. I won't play it with sound because I probably will get a copyright strike. But yeah, just go off the visuals alone. Hopefully I can get rid of
Yeah,
that, but I can't.
because there's
Um,
whole YouTube channels that literally like review trailers
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff. And a
you
lot
can
of the
watch
time,
trailers
yeah, you just want to
because
yeah,
kind of pause it. Like if you're letting the audio play, you want to pause it like every
yeah,
couple seconds and say something, about what you're seeing. And
yeah. But it's good though. I mean, like, it looks like the premise is like basically like the ship like basically crashes like in the
right,
city. The idea is like supposed to have like 5 of the most deadliest horrible things that they've found like in the corners of the universe. Obviously one of them being the xenomorph. Um, and yeah, it's looks like we've got like a bit of a synthetic like tac team or something like that. So they're going in to sort of clean the place up. And yeah, I'm definitely hanging out for it because had like some facehugger action. We've got some xenomorphs. There's even rumor, and this is pure speculation, that the Predator might make an appearance in there somewhere because someone pointed out to me that if you listen very very closely, there is a certain sort of like a predator clicking
yeah,
sound.
the clicking, yeah,
Yeah, like a.
yep, yep,
Oh, I can't do it because my throat's too dry for speaking too much, but you get the idea.
yeah. It's a
yeah, but
lot. And there was that picture a long time ago that had like a bunch of skulls on the walls, and there was like
Yeah.
King Kong skull and the alien from Independence Day, and I'm like,
Oh
man, at
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
point, I want just like a Ready Player Me, but of just all these different,
Mm,
things. That would
yeah,
be stuff on there.
yeah. That was in the Predator Badlands trailer.
Right, right.
But yeah, check that out.
yeah,
Look
but
at that. Whoa.
I'm pretty sure you can just watch
Ooh,
the
yeah, boy.
trailers and previews because they are released by the company. And
Well,
if
that's right. I mean, like,
anything, if anything, they want spaces like this to talk about
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
exactly,
It's when you
They
exactly.
speak
do.
negatively about it that's when it's a problem.
Yeah,
It's like,
Everything else is free promotion to them. They're like, go ahead.
exactly. If I go,
yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
yeah, because this is the other one
For
that's
me,
do it.
I'm looking forward to the
Ooh,
Rebirth, Jurassic Park Rebirth, to
yeah,
see
that
Yeah,
movie,
what that
man.
will give, and maybe the drops on
Oh,
VeVe.
that thing
I will
looks.
be linked to
that
it
one.
with the D-Rex.
It doesn't, even though it has that Hollywood star power to it, it doesn't feel like campy Hollywood. It feels like serious,
Mm.
and that's what I like about this.
Yeah, again, this is the same sort of thing, like especially like again, like the darkest, like the experiments that they had like left over that are, like way too dangerous to sort of like put with the rest of the this is like the really bad kids that like they had to get
Yeah,
separated from like the rest of the pack.
yeah. These scenes in
But
the water were insane, man.
mm,
Oof.
Hey, there was Blade. Do you see him?
was this Blade?
Yeah,
That's it. No, there's only ever gonna be one
And
Blade.
I need to like some Facebook groups of Jurassic World because I wanted some of those groups to see what people were thinking about it and really like speculating. You see this T-Rex that's biting. That's not the T-Rex, the Rexy. That's another T-Rex. So they're all speculating about it. Which T-Rex is it?
Mm,
Is it offspring from that or that T-Rex? So
yeah.
they really go into these things. It's really insane to see how knowledgeable these guys are about this
Hey man, new
and what they
tactics.
know
Sometimes
about
you
it.
don't need a good storyline, man.
I was just about to
The
say that.
plot is dump a bunch of capable people off onto an island, and they're trying to survive dinosaur stuff.
No, I think the thing is
I
Oh,
just
you
drop
was
do.
just about to say.
just drop Scarlett Johansson in there. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good actors, good actresses, minimal plot, lots of shooting and
That's it.
action and
I
horror.
mean, like, come on.
And eating people.
If Jason Statham can take on a giant shark,
Yeah.
like Scarlett Johansson can take on a giant dinosaur. Why not?
Mm,
No, very cool. So that's
And
coming out July 2nd. So mark that down, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually not that far off.
Yeah, man.
I see the raptors with wings and yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So this one is
Yeah.
going up against Fantastic Four.
Not really. I mean, Fantastic Four is the 25th for my birthday, and this is the 2nd.
Yep.
So I think they knew to
Yep.
space it out a good 2 weeks.
Right.
They know by like week
So-
3 they're going to start to taper, and
Yeah.
start worrying about global releases more than the U.S.
Yeah.
And U.S. will be getting Fantastic Four.
I must say
Yeah.
the last couple of Marvel movies, I saw them 3 days before the USA did. Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine was 3 days before, and the last one as well, the Thunderbolts.
Nice.
So yeah, super awesome. I think
Mm.
the Fantastic Four, I think it's going to be July the 12th.
Oh wow.
So
Yes.
you're going to see.
Hey man, send me some links if you find them. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm always taking the first one, and so I don't want to see it in 3D. Where I live, it's all 3D cinemas because at the time period when they were built, so around 2010, all the stupid 3D stuff. So I have to take a train for 40 minutes just to watch it in normal 2D. But I gladly do it so, man.
Nice.
And there's only like 10 people there, so I can easily film it. So should I just live stream it on WebV?
Right. Discord, yeah.
That's it.
That's how the Pirate Bay gets its videos
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
from Richard.
I tell you what, like,
Optimistic, yeah.
I tell you what, guys, I'm loving how this show is sort of basically gone like from talking comics. Basically now we're going to basically like trailer reaction videos now. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh, look
He
at
said we got to scalp it.
yeah. They're saying that apparently the Invisible Woman's going to be like the pinnacle of the Fantastic Four, and like Reed Richards is kind of like there.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think usually it was Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. He was the focal point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think
25th.
especially with the MCU movies, they really go always for the modern comics, and I think this is really stylized at the Ryan North Fantastic Four. And when you read the Fantastic Four Ryan North, they are all equals. And then you see, so Reed Richards is doing his normal stuff, but then you see Sue Storm doing her stuff as a doctor because she's a doctor as well,
Right.
and it's very natural and very cool. And I think we're going to see that in the Fantastic Four as well, man.
I think that
In
it
the
could
movies.
though. I think that it could pan out to be something where they do focus on her though, because I am seeing a lot of things coming out about the whole baby and Franklin and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And it's just going to be interesting to see how they work it backwards to the front, because we know the ending of Thunderbolts is them entering into that world, with their spaceship. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work it backwards and we lead up to that point, with them jumping out of it.
It's so funny. We were talking about it on the journey in Lisbon, me and my brothers. I told them, but you guys know that the Invincible Woman and Reed Richard have a child, and that child will be stronger than Galactus, and Galactus is searching for it. Is that
Exactly.
that the way you said it, Richard?
That's
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yeah,
at
but
the
that's pretty
beginning.
much it. Like that scene where you see him peeking through the window. The
Yeah,
theory is he's looking for
looking
her
for Franklin.
and or the baby, and they're going to be off world. See, that's why they're coming to Earth. Probably is for the child, really, and they're trying to get off Earth so that they don't attack
Yeah,
them.
and the funny thing is, they were looking at me. It's like, how do you know that? I was thinking, someone in the exhibition, Richard.
Well, so at the beginning with the first teaser trailers, there was the consensus like that Galactus is not going to destroy that Earth, but he's looking for Franklin to help him. But now with the other stuff coming out, I'm not so sure about that anymore. Maybe Galactus is going to mess up shit. So we really have to see what's going to happen. And I think people will be surprised with the Invisible Woman because he's a really cool character, man. So he's really awesome and nothing against Jessica Alba. I mean, it was fantastic,
Nah,
and it
she
was
had her time. She had her time.
yeah, man, and but it was also a different time. It was a different
Yeah.
era. I mean, so especially the sequel, because they pornified her as if she was already enough, and then they blew the blue lenses. Yeah, remember that?
Oh,
That was awesome. But we're going to see a different version and way more comic accurate and then yeah, she deserves her, her spot in the spotlight for sure.
yeah, definitely.
And
All
what
right.
I was thinking too, like with How to Train Your Dragons, I maybe there will be like a little drop of that black dragon because my kids will love this movie. My kid just have one. Yeah, I don't have two yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we got loads of cool stuff coming in the pipelines. Yeah, I'm excited for what's coming on VeVe. I'm excited for what's coming in the cinema. Yeah, it's just inside. It's just excited about everything. So it's gonna the next couple of months. I reckon are gonna be really really exciting and a lot of fun. But unfortunately, guys, I got to start wrapping up the show now because it is getting past. So especially for you guys over there, it's getting late for you guys. So let's how about we get into this VeVe supported giveaway because everyone's been very patient. Of course, yeah, I know. Streamer Group, they're excited for their Superman movie because that's coming in July as well, so that's not far off. But yeah, we'll have to cover that next episode. Maybe we'll look into that next time. But guys, let's we better get into this giveaway and then start wrapping up the show because I know a lot of people are getting patient. They've been here for it, so let's bring this over here. So right now, guys, I have 15 entries into the VeVe supported giveaway. Again, big thank you to VeVe for supporting this giveaway for us. And guys, last chance. All you gotta do is put in hashtag collect and connect. And we're going to run this giveaway, and then we'll better start closing things up because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. But guys, thank you so much to everyone who's been commenting there in the chats. Big thank you to everyone who's been watching us on X. We basically just wanted to try something a little bit different this time around because I got irritated with my soundboard not working on X, and I want my soundboard back. So that's kind of working now. And yeah, just yes, he's been laughing there. Yeah, just I wanted to try something a bit different. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. But yeah, I think we're on to something here, so we might continue on with this. And yeah, get some more transitions going, get some more keep it evolving the show, just to make it a more better experience for you guys. And yeah, like always, guys, the StreamYard links are there in the description. Unfortunately, I want to say a big sorry to Dive Jedi who was trying to come up, but unfortunately StreamYard was not letting him. But again, if anybody wants to come up at any point during the show, just click on the link in the description to StreamYard, and you can interact with us that way, or just keep commenting in the chats. Said it's brand new, we're still working it out, but like I said, we'll just keep moving forward, and yeah. So have fun and a good time doing it. And also a big thank you to Sven for coming up as well and coming to chill with us and telling us about your adventures in Lisbon. Big thank you to Richard as well for giving us our dose of vitamin C for this week. Really looking forward to our Silver Surfer and Magic. So definitely keep those on your radar. And of course, as always, big thank you to Dr. Strange to help me co-host the show. All right, guys. So let's get into this giveaway, guys. So I'm going to take the ticker away now because you've all had your chance. And let's get into it. So
Let the games begin.
And we're gonna put on some tense music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've done it. You made it to the end. Congratulations! So we're gonna run the draw for the VeVe supporter giveaway. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. And the winner of the VeVe supporter giveaway for this now episode 80 is it's Richard. Holy Fajoli.
On Richard.
That's
The
it.
brass man.
Another Richard.
Wrong Richard.
That's it. Now, awesome, Richard. That is fantastic. So I will let MC know that you are the winner for this this episode. Episode Richard. Just write that down so I don't forget about it. Richard. And yeah, guys. So that's going to conclude the show. So,
Hey, real quick, guys.
Yeah, mate.
I just wanted to say thanks to Sven and Richard for coming through, joining us, man. Just the community in general, man. You guys make these shows better than anything me and Oz can do on our own.
Yes, sir.
So it's all of us contributing together and supporting each other that makes this what it is, man. And I'm just appreciative to have you guys with us, man. And appreciative that Oz is doing all this, man. Like, this man just keeps evolving and upping his level, and then it just keeps making me up my game. And you know, I'm just trying to think of ways that I could help him out more. You know what I'm saying? But we're feeling our way through this, and this felt like a really new, fresh, and exciting thing, man. I really enjoyed it, and let's keep it going, man. You know, no
Yes,
matter
sir.
what. All we got is
do.
us.
That's it. All we can do is
Awesome,
try, guys.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Rich is in the house. There we go. Says, gracias. It's de nada, mi amigo. Ooh, look.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got
That's
me
it.
beat on the Spanish, man.
No, I only know enough to be polite, so don't get too excited. But yeah, yeah, guys. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Big thank you to everyone who's been commenting there in the chats. And like I said, guys, yeah, it's a brand new show, brand new format. We gave it a go. So far, the reception is quite positive. So like I said, we just keep building on it, and we just keep doing what we're doing, guys. But yeah, we're up to episode 80 now, rapidly approaching 100. And like I said, we're only doing the one show this week, so we're going to try and make that the best show we possibly can. And yeah, guys, stay tuned because there's more coming, more on the way. So there'll be new shows in the work. So you got more from myself, from Get to the Comics, more from Dokta as well. And you never know, there might be something from Richard there in the pipeline in the future. And yeah, guys, stay tuned because like I said, make sure you support your chosen favorite content creator, whether it be myself, whether it be Dokta, whether it be anyone out there on X as well. Like shout out to like a Millie or Mains as well. Mains is doing a show right now as well. Anybody making content, guys, just give them as much support as you possibly can because yeah, it's not easy. It takes its toll, and yeah, it's hard work. But guys, on that note, I'm going to say my good nights, my good mornings, my good evenings, wherever you might be in the world. And I've even got a brand new outro track I'm going to play as well. Again, guys, big thank you to everybody for tuning in. Big thank you to everyone for participating. Big thank you to Sven. Big thank you to Richard. Big thank you to Dokta as well. And yeah, guys, so this has been VeVe episode 80. I've been your host, Osman Collect 63. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon. And check this out. All right, we'll catch you next time.